you guys were in the bar having just thrown a bunch of papers on the table in front of Mike's face, making him pretty upset. But you know her.
I want to be reading right now.
So what's up? What are you guys gonna do then?
Well, we have...
Anything I need a spell on my crossbow.
Wait, what are these papers, by the way? Like, what paperwork comes from adventuring? Did you, like...
They're rolling
some...
papers.
Did you, like...
They broke down the doors of the Lizard Embassy and stole shit.
Yeah.
We were a little more subtle than that.
Yeah, well, kind of.
And why would you do that?
Well, true, they didn't break it down. They had
was
Teo
an
pick open the
abandoned
door.
embassy, and so we were trying to collect...
So now I have to deal with the city ordinances about...
Well, no, you're
No,
just...
because it's not technically illegal, because the...
You're not a lawyer.
Yeah. Like, basically, here's what happened. We were meeting with Ambermead. We broke in there just to get more info on the embassy and why it was closed. Maybe some shit, you know, like that.
Did you
And then...
confront the one politician yet?
Yeah, Ambermead. Yeah, and then I went... yeah, and I went back in there, and then I crit rolled a diplomacy check, and I got the embassy open. So, we have to get this paperwork back, but first, Secretary, we need you to go through and see if there's any relevant information. Shit that we should probably know about.
Okay, so we're in town phase right now, then. Right?
Yep, we're towning.
In the end. Get to work, we
I mean, sure, it's not like I don't have better things to do.
This is what you get paid for, motherfucker. Start reading.
What you get paid for.
Do it,
Start
Negro.
reading.
I thought we weren't going to get racist.
We will
You
get
ain't racist,
racist.
motherfucker. It's Spanish black.
I rolled a black character. That doesn't make me racist. I think.
Alright, just read the
There's
goddamn...
proper
Yes,
black
yes, read the
racists.
papers. Reading the
Most of these papers are complete, unadulterated diplomatic bullshit. Like, oh, we'll agree to do this if you don't do this, and most of it's fakery. Some important stuff in here, however, is trade imports and exports, and the census for 2 years ago for the lizard folk tribes.
Okay.
Specifically
what is
the
the
Hool
census?
Marshes tribe.
Can I inspect the census further?
The census says that there are about at least 500, but more like about 1,000 total lizard folk in the Hool Marshes tribe.
Okay. And...
However, they're mostly on the move, but recently, from what you've learned, they've started settling down, which could be a problem.
Right.
Could be a problem if you were a bitch.
Just...
I think it's
No.
going to be a problem.
I think it's gonna
Yeah, I don't think it
Yeah,
matters
it's-
now.
Yeah, yeah, no, it's...
It doesn't matter how
we
much
got
of a
Jake's
bitch you
ear on
are.
our side. Look at that.
That Jake ear.
Yeah, it's because I'm trying to find my fucking folder. Hang on.
Hey, fucking Andrew, I watched this stream earlier of a guy who was crippled from the waist up playing League of Legends and getting a pentakill by using, like, foot pedals.
Fuck.
That's actually dope.
That's
Yeah.
impressive.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Here,
I
I
almost
can
had a
try and...
pentakill once
The
upon a time on
coolest
the game,
thing
and
I've-
some douchebag named Jason Lomax blatantly stole it from me.
The coolest thing that I've seen in a person that...
Then I also took that one from you that you almost had as Ash. Don't forget about that one.
You guys have seen the video of the...
Although mine was more in the heat of the moment, and you could have had it, but it was like halfway through the fight. Jason's like steal of yours was so horrifically bad.
Yeah, like
Here's
I
the
was
link to
gonna
the...
Alright,
Here's the
let's
link
stop
to
getting
the
out.
video.
Alright, fuck League. Everybody off topic. We're done now. Back on topic. We need to stop getting distracted.
Yep.
It's too easy for us.
We need to get in the fucking zone here, guys. Okay.
So you're still finding through the papers. There's some interesting stuff here, you know, like deeds to property. You could probably sell these for a bit of money and nobody would know.
Well, since I know of their existence and they're probably going to be important for the embassy to have, that is going to go back in the giant mailbag. I will hand deliver to the embassy, which I plan on visiting tomorrow because I have a few things. How long until our meeting with Calbog?
Your meeting with Calabog, if you open the letter, is going to be in 3 days' time at a forest clearing in a river in the southern Hool Marshes.
That is how far away?
You would estimate about 2 miles from here?
Oh, okay. So it's not that bad. So we could just like go day of.
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
He also said bring 6 people with you.
Bring a six-pack.
He is a whiz.
And a 40 ounce.
I plan to.
So who's the sixth person we're bringing? Who's...
I'm gonna bring my GameCube and my backpack full of black dildos.
Oh my god.
What are you planning to do with the dildos?
It's called bro rape.
Interesting thing.
Bro rape.
Okay.
Okay, never mind.
It's an old meme.
It's an old meme. It's a funny meme, but an old meme.
Back on topic.
Okay.
So, all right, Mike's gonna finish up with the reading of the stuff. I'm gonna put the letters back in. I'm assuming it's the evening time.
Around this point, it's actually about 4 o'clock, but you could call it the evening time if you were blind.
Mm. All right then. Well, there's still not a whole lot for me to do, so I'm just gonna get a flag and a ale and chill out.
Okay, what was the other thing? The other piece of paper you said was that I noticed other than
Trade,
the census?
imports, exports.
Okay, can I analyze that a little
A
bit?
couple months ago, and you have no idea how this paper... The embassy was ransacked 6 months ago, so this must have been one of the last papers in the stack. Says that they were importing a shitload of iron all of a sudden. From various different mining companies from the north.
There's one thing I know about iron, it's well sought after. And many a fantasy campaign revolves around the trade of it.
Was it just like raw iron, or...
Well, it's iron allayed, let's say melted into bars, alloyed into bars, given you need to reinforce it a little.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's iron that you'd use to make things, not like hematite
So-
ore or anything.
It's been made
Also, masonry tools
Okay.
by the load, as well as digging equipment, and large amounts of iron supports also,
Mm-hmm.
and
Okay.
flux stone, but that's not as important, honestly.
What is flexstone?
Yeah.
Stone you use to alloy with iron to make it into steel, in combination with coal and carbon.
Gotcha.
So essentially, they started importing a bunch of shit to build crap. Either
Yes.
weapons, armor.
Building materials. If you had to guess, you'd guess that somebody's creating a boom town at the location.
A boom town? At which location?
The lizard folk imports
Oh, the lizard folk imports. I thought they were the city.
from the northern trade posts along the Hool Marshes, where the lizard folk still trade peaceably with the civilized folk.
Does it give the location of the trade reports, or would they?
The trade
Of
posts
course.
are all the way along the northern side of the marsh. Pretty much anybody knows where you could find them.
Okay.
Anyone
then-
knows
It
anyone?
would not take long for you to find them, but chances are good they're empty by now, given that the war opened up 4 months ago.
Right. Okay.
Oh, what war is that? I was not excited for it.
Just the
The
general.
war that this entire campaign is based around.
Yeah, the.
Yeah, the one, but okay. So the lizard folk are fighting the people.
Lizard folk are in open combat with humans now,
Okay, I got you.
which is why the lizard embassy is so frowned upon in town.
Yeah, which is why I had to crit roll a fucking diplomacy check to get that shit open.
That's a good crit.
Okay, yes it was. I crit
Works
when
is
needed.
magic.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so we have all that information. That'll be good for my talks again with the leader of the embassy tomorrow. Anybody else want to do anything, or are we just gonna pass time?
I still need a spell on my crossbow. And
Oh, I can do that.
I would like to.
Do you want
investigate
sleep or do you want sleep or arcane bolt?
it. I'm not sure what would be better.
We'll sleep.
Sleep puts 1d4 creatures to sleep if they fail a will save.
Okay.
And they have to be under a
So
certain hit test too.
it's not good for ambushing, unfortunate, unless they're grouped together already. Like in that situation where I was here last, it wouldn't have been that good because the first shot you did fire to put like one other guy to sleep.
I would recommend Arcane Mythos just because it hits for a shitload of damage.
Let's go ahead and do that. I would also.
I could also
Go ahead.
alternatively, I also believe I have mending.
I'm
not
sure that would do much.
Oh, I'm not sure. if it would heal.
hurt.
Okay. Thank you!
Thank you.
Yeah, we're playing TF2 here now. Apparently.
We'll go with Arcane Missile. Seems like the best idea.
Okay.
But
There's
then I would
also
like-
days, but that's like.
We'll just do Arcane Missile. I also want to investigate the cost of seeing if there's another kind of arrow I can get that would cause me to do more damage.
Well, that'll have to be... I mean, you could do it right now if you want.
You can grab arrows +1. Those are pretty common.
I want to see what our options are and cost-wise.
You probably need to go to the Fletchers.
Let's do it.
The arrows can get kind of expensive, but if
bring
you're
them
willing to
with you, you
drop,
can go on your own or what?
if you're willing to drop some gold, it's not that bad.
I
But
don't need to go into the. I don't need to go to the Fletcher's
So have I already?
Tavern.
Can we just assume that I've already done his crossbow?
Well, while I do that, I'm also going to want to make a stop, see if we can try and find any dirt on Ambermead while we're out. So I'm
That
going
would be a gather information check. Is anyone trained in gather information?
I don't have any ranks.
think I might have gathered.
I am with
I
a
have
+1.
Nope, you're not trained in gather information, Mike.
Well, it turns out that our best gatherer of info is the Paladin.
Oh, Paul, next time I
Oh,
look, by the way,
Jake,
can you
come
tell
with
me how
me.
many more skill points I got?
Well, hang on. I guess okay. Since we're gonna
I
do
have a
some
+1.
gathering of info on Ambermead, I'm gonna go.
You'd get 10 skill points, Tao.
I'm gonna go up to the barkeep first, and I'm gonna ask.
Or 20 because you didn't level your skill points last time.
No, last time I did, I just sort of botched it.
I'm gonna ask the
Tao, Your skill
bartender.
points aren't up at all. Your skill points are exactly as they were at character creation. So
Ask the bartender.
Alright, what are you going to ask him?
What he knows of Lord Tobias Ambermead.
What you know about Tobias?
Hmm?
What you know about that guy?
Well, he fought in the first Lizard Wars. Pretty much anybody can tell you that.
Anything?
You know, when they raided Seaton 10 years ago?
Yes, I'm fairly aware of his.
Fought in the heavy cavalry?
Yes, I'm fairly aware of his glorious military past and most common knowledge. What I'm seeking is any scandals, anything that seems to have gone poorly. When I visited his estate, it was in poor repair, so that leads me to think that something has happened recently that was fairly scandalous.
Razik leans back on his elbows on a table behind him. Well, his father was a gambling man, but you could also ask anybody that and they'd tell you. He thinks for a second. He did have a mistress a while ago, but she disappeared. Not like he killed her or anything, she just stopped showing up.
Okay.
She must have left somewhere, and she wasn't killed. You would have heard about it.
I think he hit it and quit
I
it.
mean, does he already have a wife?
No.
Oh, okay, so it's that's not even a big deal at all.
Yeah.
It was a
So
side
it's
bitch.
just gonna suddenly stop.
I don't know. I don't make it my business to poke around in the local lives of nobles. They don't come around here.
It's fair enough, sir.
If I
Do you know whose business that would be?
Other nobles? High-ranking church officials? Important people?
Thank you very much for your time, sir.
That's the barkeep of Silver Raven. He might have spent some time there.
Good leads. Thank you very much, sir. I'm gonna
No problem.
slide him a silver piece for his help.
Thank you for your time, sir.
Thank you very much. And I am gonna head towards the Church of Pelor.
Anyone going to come with you or what?
I'm not gonna go. That's for damn sure.
can I go to the libraries?
I'll
that
go.
I've-
You can go to the Temple of Bakab. Yeah.
Okay,
So
so
you want to escort your local Blackomancer to the Temple of Bakab?
I'll go with it for that, because Bakab's an evil douchebag.
No, he's not. Bakab's a normal guy. He's just like a neutral god of
Oh wait, yeah, I was thinking of one of the other.
good, probably Vecna or something. I don't
I
know.
was thinking of Vecna.
So where's everybody going? I need to know people's rough positions.
I'll go with Michael because he's not.
Oh, can we get the overlay of the map up? Or the
Handout.
Yep.
yeah. Next to the chat button, top right-hand corner.
Okay.
There you go.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And underneath it is the whole legend of where everything is. I'm going to the Temple of Pelor. After that, I'm going to go swing by the Silver Raven.
We need to talk to the mayor.
The Lord
Is there-
Mayor of Saltmarsh.
Is there
Yeah.
is there like a mayor, or what is like the leadership of Saltmarsh?
The Lord Mayor of Saltmarsh and the Town Council meet once every 30 days. They do have private estates, but barging in there would probably be a lot more frowned upon than barging
Yeah.
upon a minor noble such as Lord Tobias Ambermead.
When's their
Right.
next meeting?
Probably not soon.
At high noon.
within
Roll
5
for it.
days, actually.
Okay, that's good. Then we'll have
That's soon
to.
enough.
That's soon enough, but that's still going to be after our
Could we
rendezvous with Kelbog.
mail a
Yeah.
letter asking for private audiences with each and every one of them?
You could, but what authority do you guys have over them?
Well,
It wouldn't be
we'll-
authoritative. It would
we
be
have
like
to say our place and what our role is right now with the lizard people, and we want their outlook and input.
You'd probably get handled by, a secretary or something, but yeah, you
but
could
that's
do
still
that.
better. Yeah, go for it.
Or we could just talk to, like, the church officials, since you and I are members of the Church of Pelor, and there is a big fucking temple of Pelor in this town.
Personally
It's the
think we should
second
do
largest
both.
church in town, in fact.
Yeah.
We should do both.
What is
That's
the
my
largest?
personal
Well,
thought.
I'm
The Temple
saying,
of
though, that
Small
we could
Gods,
talk
which
to the-
essentially has small shrines to every other god worshipped among the civilized peoples.
Yeah, there's a large church in town that has a lot of sway and a lot of pull in this town. So,
Oh,
So
so
can I
you're
get
saying-
a quick heads up of where everyone is going? Because you're
I'm
splitting-
going to.
I'm accompanying
here,
Michael.
just do this, just in chat. Just do a /me is heading to where you're heading. So /me, for example.
I just need to know where Yurik and Corvus are going mostly, because I know Lady J and Gabriel are going to go see the church officials.
Mm-hmm.
I am. Heck, I don't know what I'm doing.
Who's come with me?
Drinking, following him, drinking.
All right.
Flask of mead for the road.
All right. So let's see here. I'm going to assign each of you guys a number.
Okay.
Pelor group is 1. Bakab group is 2. Fletcher group is 3.
Woo!
Okay, I guess we're
Let's
going
do-
for the Bakab group.
So, Bakov group is.
Bakab group first, then. If
What
you
group
guys,
is
if
it,
you guys want, walking away and getting a drink would not be a terrible idea right now.
All right, that'll work because I need to go put input in that
I will
anyway.
go do that. Yes. So I'll do
Okay,
it.
so it's me and Tail then, right?
Yep, you're going with the short, little tiny guy. You want to say anything to him as you're walking along the pretty long road to the temple?
I hate you.
Why he does hate you?
Things that are that short shouldn't be called men.
I don't call me.
So just, this is easily the single most ostentatious building in town. You can see it from several hundred feet away. It is gaudy as fuck. There are flaming towers with symbols of Bakab above them and a giant golden dome.
I
Many
like things that are
right-standing
overdone.
cathedral windows should be. Here, I'll show you.
Oh, my.
It is the gaudiest fucking building of Salt Marsh by a long shot.
Huh.
You weren't joking.
And this is supposed to be a true neutral god that they worship.
Yeah, true neutral gods can like their bling.
True that. Okay, so let's enter, I suppose.
By the way,
Does
everything
anything-
in this building is made out of glass, which must have
Should
been...
we roll for an encounter as we travel?
No, nothing particularly important happens to you.
Okay. So we
I
end
mean, you
up
get
there.
accosted by some beggars, but you shrug them aside, so...
Yeah, so we end up there.
Poor people.
So we're inside then. Okay, so we're inside. I ask them.
A librarian sits,
Oh, okay.
reading and sorting books at a main desk in front... Okay, so I should clarify this exactly where you are. You're in a grand hall lined with bookcases on top of bookcases with staircases to reach up to the higher shelves.
I got books on books on books.
Are these free books?
No, this is a library. This is
What you think this is?
if you're a worshiper.
So if you're a
Nothing's free.
worshiper,
Indeed.
A librarian pauses to look up at you. Can I help you with something?
wait. So if you're a worshiper, you get to read the books for free.
Yeah.
I know what my god is.
Can I help you?
Nice pen spinning.
Thank you.
I think that's a pencil.
It is. I
It's
can
actually
do a
still
pen
pretty
though.
impressive.
Well, needs a pen.
Called it.
Whatever. She
Anyways,
just asked you a question, Mike.
Yes.
look at
man.
the spinning of my pen. Let me read your books.
Actually, I do entrance her with the pen trick.
You have no
But
right.
I ask her if there is any place that I might go and read, that I might, what, I guess I should ask her
Probably
what.
just vocalize it, given that she's directly talking to you.
Okay.
Oh my god, Andrew's eating
go-
a can.
What?
That's sort of like saying, hey, Teo's smoking or drinking on cam. Oh, wait, that happens every day.
I'm just giving you shit because you always give me shit for eating on pan.
Exactly.
All right, that's enough. Now, what did Michael say to this librarian?
Let me think here. Is there any chance that I might find a good place to read a nice spell tome away from this little man thing person?
Well, you're the one with him, so I don't know. You'd probably have to ask him, but think for a second. I've seen you at devotionals. You can get in. Check section 3F in the back. That's where the spell books are stored.
Thank you. Okay.
But
So,
remember, you'll need to come up to me if you want to check anything out.
oh, of
Spell books
course.
that will run you something.
Oh no, I understand. Is there any particular price range for the spellbooks that are located in that back area?
First shelf is 100 GP. Second shelf is 100 GP, and so on and so.
Jesus Christ.
Knowledge ain't cheap,
Yeah.
motherfucker.
Damn. 100
Okay,
GP
spell
a
book
book?
is like 7 spells.
But they actually, okay, so they actually will give you something.
Yeah.
Can I declare myself as a worshipper now and
She
get all
said she saw you at devotionals. Pay attention.
Oh, okay, yeah. So I
I
can
thought
actually
it was
enter.
books.
Yeah, I got you.
On the other hand, she points to Krevin. He'll have to pay GP to get in, or he can wait outside.
Is
Hey,
there
man, I'll
any
get outside.
is there any chance I could read the book and understand its contents quickly enough to get at least one spell out of it before
Takes at
someone
least
notices?
an hour per level. And yes, you probably could get one spell out of it, but then they're going to ask why you're busy staring at the page intently and scribbling in your own books.
Yeah, they're probably going to think you're, doing something shifty. Because,
Or
well,
he's
you are.
just a worshiper of a god of magic, and this is a library, and he's trying to.
Just trying to get my spells, bro, man.
Well, I've
Yeah, but
already.
you got to pay normally.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
well, I think
So
I've
you
already
get pretty
read up on.
shifty about it, and it'd be helpful if you had somebody shifty to cover for you. But no, he's waiting outside.
Hey, man, they wanted to charge me as soon as gold's involved.
How much is the entrance fee?
1 GP.
1 GP.
1 GP, 2
Oh, that's
GP.
expensive to get into a library.
It's for
Yeah.
2 hours, and plus it's a temple. You're going into their archives.
Yeah, like this is some serious shit. And
Okay,
besides, this is a library
This is
before
a
the public.
Fine, I'll leave him behind and see what's
Damn
actually.
straight.
He's gonna put you on a leash and leave you tied up to the bike fence.
I would do
No.
that too.
I
Now,
slowly gnaw through my leash.
now, Krevin, don't go stealing anything. I kind of need to be in good favor with these people. I know
I
it's.
may or may not end up with more spells than you.
I have to kind of ask, what was your thought process on
guards.
bringing
If
him?
you do somehow manage to end up with more spells than me, I'll pay you half price for them.
Alright.
That's a
That's
pretty damn-
only if you manage to get some good ones.
I would like to state right now he has no affiliation with us currently. When he is with the group, he does not represent us.
Yeah,
He does officially represent you guys. Plus, you haven't founded an official business yet, so they don't.
This is not insured.
And by the way, I am gonna throw you under the bus if you get caught. If you actually decide to join this big.
What's a bus?
I ain't bailing you.
I
out.
hate short people.
Throw you under the cart then.
Big heart dragon. I'll throw him in the horse dung.
You may hate short people, but I hate black people.
Whoa.
Whoa. What a fun group.
That's racist.
Something like that. Okay,
is
so I
pretty
guess
good.
Mike's gonna walk back and check out some books.
Yeah, okay, so I'll check
So, by
out
the way, the books are organized by the School of Magic in which they're affiliated.
Conjuration.
So the
evocation.
the type of build that I'm planning on going for, this is like a character build. The type of build I'm going for is probably like a stealth. Like I said, someone who goes invisible and
I'm gonna
touches
just list off. I'm gonna list off the different schools of magic for you. Abjuration, which means shielding, conjuration, divination, enchantment, evocation, which is like straight up fuck you, headstrong spells,
Headstrong.
illusion, necromancy, and transmutation.
I need to get. Is there an illusion book that contains the invisibility spell?
That's a
Okay.
second level. You'd need to climb up the staircase for that.
Okay.
That's going to be 200 GP.
Okay. Well, that's important to the build I want to go for.
Although, theoretically, I said you could probably copy down one spell for free, so if you're fast enough.
I will try.
Hey man, I
Should I
said
roll?
don't flake you out.
Should I like do some sort of general roll to see if I can do it quickly enough without them noticing?
Make a hide check,
A hide check. What's the modifier on that?
modified by dexterity, which is admittedly in your case +3. Your hide is a +3 modifier.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's, yeah, sort of.
A librarian comes up to you and asks, "You planning to pay for that?"
Oh,
Nah,
of course, madam. I'm simply trying to decipher whether or not it's worth paying for first.
Make a bluff check.
A bluff check?
-1.
What is that with charisma?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh,
Clark, roll this for me.
Oh!
oh God!
You ain't bluffing the backside of the barn, Sonny.
Yeah. As suavely as you said that,
I'm going to have to ask for half up front.
Hey, I
Hold
was
that
just
again.
trying to
100 GP.
copy
Right now.
spells and stuff.
I'm going to get you thrown out. You going to pass with the 100 GP or what?
How much?
I say do it. You can probably steal some more without getting caught before you get out.
100 GP, but that's like every cent I own.
Nah, just
Should've
do it. Our
tried to
party fund.
steal.
Our
I mean, honestly,
party-
having illusion is worth at least 100 GP.
We will spot you.
Cough up the 100 GP.
yeah, our party fund is
Thanks, dearie.
Pretty sizable at this
Yeah.
point.
yeah, no, party fund is basically paying for everybody's,
You're going to
food.
have to pay the other 100 up front, but you'll get to take the entire book with you, so it's probably worth it. She seems to be consoling you for getting caught.
Are we taking that out of the party fund to cover his ass once?
No, he can afford that up front on his own. Party fund is just really going to be used for paying for everybody's general needs, and if somebody,
Here is the list of spells you get out of that book when you actually buy it.
oh, damn,
Mr.
Yeah, you chose a good one with the illusion book. It has the most spells out of any of the
Where'd you find this?
Dick mouth, minor image, mirror image.
D20 SRD has an entire list.
cool.
Transmutation is a lot more, so I would have recommended stealing that one first, but your skills are kind of shit, so send Teo in next time.
Yeah, I'll pay for his entry next time. I'm just gonna steal from them the entire game. Just like, oh, we're in town. Time to steal
That's
stuff.
a good way to get your god to smite you, dude.
Yeah, Bakab won't like that.
I worship no god though, so
Hey,
you know, I'm
but he is a god of knowledge. He would...
Knowledge
praise-
must be free.
Knowledge must be free. I'm sure he would agree. I mean, if I cannot afford
Knowledge
it,
must
I should
free.
still be able to learn.
But the light bill does not pay itself. Bob.
he's the god of the Swedish pirate party.
Oh,
now the god has to pay a light.
Okay.
I hath spoken.
Or ain't cheap.
So,
I guess he hath spoken. So
who I spoken? So can I just take the other... Should I just pay for the whole book then?
Probably should. You've already paid
Okay.
100 gold.
Okay, I don't have any
You want to
more.
check out any other books?
I don't have any more.
Hey, I was
on-
kind of sitting outside for over an hour now, getting kind of bored.
Hey, if you want to do something, you can. I'm not gonna stop.
You have enough money to sneak into the library, and he did offer you to pay half price for any spells you stole.
I'm going to make a hide chip.
But he doesn't have any money now.
Ow, you're standing outside.
That's true, I don't.
Teo has money.
Okay, you have to walk past the librarian.
I don't have any money to pay Teo now.
I know, I can still make a hide in the shadows check.
Mike
Go
doesn't
for it.
have money. You're going in for your own benefit now.
Yeah, but he can always hold it over Mike's head too. He can just be like,
You owe me a favor, little wizard man.
"Yeah, your monthly wage goes to me now, bitch."
Depends on how
Alright,
good
Teo, make your hide
steal.
check.
1 second, just let me check my mod.
And I'm gonna start playing the Mission Impossible theme.
Dun, dun.
Okay, so I'm down 100 gold, personal gold, and the party's down 100 GP. Okay.
Yeah, well, you're about to be up a bunch of spells, bro.
Is there any particular... Oh, Teo, look.
Hey, you gotta remember to add your... Oh, damn, nice
Teo-
modifier. Despite the incredibly keen-eyed woman at the door, you managed to sneak by under her desk and into the library.
You need to put this theme on right now, Andrew, for this part of the stream.
Although once
You
you're in,
do
you could
like
presumably just walk around normally because no one's going to care if you're in.
Hey,
It's
wait.
Skype.
Paul, so what field does the debuffs fall under? Is that a enchantment?
Enchantment is about manipulating others, yes.
Okay, Teo, try and do some enchantment, Paul.
Alright, what do you want me to go looking for?
Anything
Well,
that
you guys
says
haven't met each
enchant-
other yet, so you can't tell each other. Tail, your
I mean,
knowledge
you
of magic. Make a roll for knowledge arcana untrained.
Huh?
You can't read any of this, by the way, so you're guessing pretty much at random. In fact, you're guessing entirely at random. You can't read any of the tome titles.
I'm still just like envisioning Krevin in my head, fucking like doing cartwheels past this bitch with the Mission Impossible theme
He's
playing.
SWAT rolling past.
I'm doing junkie rolls.
This is like
You realize these are like old librarians. They could
like
never.
Legend of Zelda style of rolling, just like constantly.
Like he
Like-
pins himself up against a bookshelf and does one of these really quick. It's just like, and then fucking just does another cartwheel.
It just like goes to-
Can I have you roll 1d100 for me?
Formidable.
The Jake face dance.
So, Tail,
Yep.
what shelf do you grab from?
I'm gonna go for
I mean, like
divination.
up and down.
I'm gonna go for divination.
I mean, like up
read
and down to 5. You can't read the draconic.
Alright, I'm gonna pick 3.
All right.
Which one's that?
Wait, no,
You
the more
can't
expensive ones
tell.
are on top, dude.
It's too late. Tail has grabbed a book off the shelf. And
Oh, I'm
staring
gonna
at it.
grab more books. Don't you worry.
He's staring at a tome which appears to be bound in the flesh of hell scholars.
I ain't staring at shit. I'm just pocketing it.
You put it in a bag. Now, you should probably get out of here before you get caught.
Hey, before
I
I
did a necromancy book, dude.
go, I'm gonna take the top one.
You're gonna go for the top shelf. That's gonna put you up way high where people are actually watching. Keep in mind.
I'm still hidden in shadows.
We'll make another hide check, will you?
Still listening to the Mission Impossible theme right now.
Yeah. I'm Tom Clancy mode.
Holy fuck! Oh my!
Okay, he clears out the
Right.
entire top shelf.
No, literally, he actually takes his rope, sets up the suspension system like in Mission Impossible, lowers himself, fucking looks around really quick, and then just snatches a book and then goes.
D100 for me, Tail?
Dude, no, he could steal like 50 books with that much hit.
Oh shit, my bad.
Reroll.
There we go.
I take the other roll.
So there's only 5 shelves up and down, by the way.
Steal some books from the top shelf.
Oh yeah. I'm hidden as hell. I'm pretty sure at that point it would just look like the books were growing legs and walking away.
All right, Tail, you want to make another hide check, see if you can grab another,
Yeah, shit.
or you want to?
One more. I'm on a hot streak. I'm on a hot streak.
Incoming.
It's gonna be really, really bad.
Ah,
Plus its 10 modifier barely manages to hide you from the wandering eyes of an arcane sentry.
it's whatever. I slip it into my boot.
All right,
Dude,
Tail,
you
roll
could've-
1d100 for me.
Dude, that if an arcane sentry sees you doing this, he's gonna literally blow you up.
I'm not gonna get seen because I have an amazing hide check.
Run.
Yeah, I'm out Tom Clancy style. I'm gonna suspend myself, slowly climb up the rope.
You realize they're going to be out looking for somebody who stole these books, right?
They can look for my dick.
Get your
What,
ass back
Dick?
to the inn.
All right, Tail, you've stolen 3 books which you can't read the titles of. Now is the time to get the fuck out.
I am out.
I've
hide
already gone, by the way. Probably.
They're
Yeah, I'm
kinda
not left
outside
yet.
wondering where the hell he is and assuming he
Wow.
got himself into a deep load of shit.
So I walk back with my tome.
Tail?
Yep.
Make a move. Make a hide check, please.
I'll probably want to make a move silently too.
Yep.
Mission Impossible theme. Just keep it
Yep.
going.
You sneak past the librarian. Can you make a move silent check for me?
Yep. I have 8 on that mod. Oh. 10.
If
Well, he's
something-
already hidden. They
The
hear.
librarian stands up and
Why
fires
would a noise-
their hands.
Why would a noise alert them to like a fact that someone's stealing? Like there are plenty of people around. Like really,
She heard footsteps. You see how it was?
there are
She can't see
other
the
people.
footsteps, but she heard footsteps. She heard footsteps, and she cannot see them, which in this situation
Okay,
would
I'll
But
actually...
there are
Hide
other
check.
people.
Take a what?
There are other people,
Hide.
but if she's hearing footsteps in her proximity and she can't see the participant, then that means something's the fuck up, and she is the protector of a bunch of sacred fucking arcane knowledge.
That's good enough. After about 15 minutes, she sits down again.
15 minutes of standing there with fireballs in her hands, just like, yeah!
I mean, she's wandering around, illuminating corners, but Teo slips between them before she notices.
She's part of the Fire Nation.
All right, Teo, you managed to slip out with your 3 contraband books and run like hell.
Alright.
Gets
I'm
I'm
going to
gonna
meet you back at the end.
I'm gonna catch back up at Bobbage Day for some ale and horse.
All right.
walks out of the library into
He
Bob's Day.
walks out with a... You see Krevin walk in, throw open the bar door with a smug look on his face. Not even smug, so much as shit eating.
Yeah, he's literally
And a
just like,
bulging sack full of what appears to be tomes. Or maybe he's just really happy to see you.
He'd find that out if he just looked in his pants.
Hey DM, I'll get you.
All right, Teo, what are you going to do with your new sack full of books?
Give them to the guy who thinks he can read them. Which one of
Throws
you?
a bag on the table in front of him.
Which one of you cooks can read this?
Get an open,
That's there.
suspicious bag that smells
I was
slightly
half-
gross.
I was half joking when I said that you could
Keep your voices down.
okay. Let me see what you have.
Waterloo echoes in your mind. Discuss this in private, like the rooms we have rented at the inn.
There you go.
I'll look at these upstairs so I can take the bag and go.
We rented them
You
for
know,
a
off your room then? Given that you guys are sharing a room like the true homosexuals that you are.
You're affiliated with me.
You're the
Don't drag
person
me
that I
down.
I can't
Down.
stand. You really put me with the one character that is like.
Yeah, because I thought it'd be comedic and entertaining. Teo has to like everybody.
I like nobody.
Except for Yurik. Yurik's your bud.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You and Yurik, ale and whore together.
Okay, so we're in the room then, right?
You pull open the bag. Inside you find... You can read Draconic, right?
Yeah, of course. I can read like everything.
Alhazred's Tome of Necromancy, 4th level.
I don't think
A
Waterloo.
primer on evocation,
Okay.
2nd level. Advanced enchantment, 3rd level.
Waterloo's kind of okay with that one.
The Necromancy Tome is 4th level, the Enchantment Tome is 3rd level, and the Evocation Tome is 2nd level.
Well, we're about to ding 3rd level, so I'm kind of okay with that. So,
Which means he
So-
gets level spells.
quick question. Actually, no, Paul. I'll just ask you later. Actually.
You can ping me on Steam and I'll answer in private.
Okay, cool.
So yes, he just found you a shitload of extremely valuable arcane knowledge. I would suggest hiding this because the priests of Bakab are going to be mad as fuck.
Under the floorboards.
Alhazred is a pretty well-known name in the world of necromancy.
Who is?
Teo stole a 4th level necromancy book.
I seriously don't think that
I heard that, Claire.
yeah, I think the person we really need to hide the necromancy book from is Waterloo of everyone.
And me, I'm
I
lawfully
mean,
dead.
remember, necromancy is the arts of death and life, which includes healing spells. Clerics practice necromancy themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
It's more the act of resurrecting, creating undead.
But if a tome tells you how to raise the dead, I don't think you'd be.
I don't think he'll have a problem with it unless you actually start becoming interested in that.
Mhm.
I mean, it's nice to know all the spells,
You
but
can always just sell
actually
it.
raising the dead, he'll be okay.
You could
So
probably.
can I can learn the spells, but I just can't prepare them a day, right?
Nope, you're not high enough level for 4th level in necromancy spells.
No, that's going to be a while.
Okay, so what's the enchantment tome? That's level 3, right?
Well, 3. Yep. Let me link the spells.
Okay, that's good.
Does that mean this motherfucker can enchant all our shit?
Well, yeah.
Means
When
that I can go invisible
when
and
he
start
hits 5th
touching.
level, he can use that.
Nice.
Also, remember you bought the 2nd level book, so
Oh, I have the invisible. Okay.
yeah,
so-
those are the spells you can get when you're 5th level.
Out of Waterloo
is there any-
character.
Is there any place that I should
Good call,
record
guys.
all of these?
What?
Should I record all the spells in the tome?
You can start, but it takes an hour per spell level, so each of those is going to take you 4 hours. You're going to
No, I mean, should I record them like on a character?
let's just look up the SRD. Just mark on your character sheet somehow that you have all 4th level necromancy spells memorized, all 3rd level enchantment spells memorized, and all 2nd level evocation spells memorized.
Okay, so all.
Write it down for him.
I'm just typing it.
Okay, so now that we've done that, we're going to head off to the Fletcher group.
So, Andrew, you're at the Fletcher.
I thought it
Well,
was
not
Jake
quite yet.
second.
1 second. I have to make some rolls here real quick.
Now, Jess and I go last at the Temple of Pilar.
I thought you guys were second.
I am... No, actually, because we were Group 1, they were Group 2, you're Group 3.
He's just rolling, babe.
I'm just rolling stuff real quick here. Don't mind me.
Rolling.
So, so I have to make some quick preparations here. On your way to the Fletchers, you notice something strange. The noise of the crowd has gone oddly silent, and ahead you see somebody sitting in the shadows outside one of the buildings.
Oh, shit.
1 second, I gotta set up the area real quick here. It shouldn't take me more than a couple seconds more.
Do they look evil, or do you not even be able to tell?
They're so far away you can't really tell what's going on here.
We're back at the orphanage.
Yeah, I was supposed to say.
One more. It's organized in a pretty shitty ass list
Okay,
format.
I was gonna
so-
say, I that's not an alleyway.
It's like, well, if they're in the orphanage, unless they're little kids, they're definitely evil.
Okay.
Bunch of little white kids, not laughing, not talking, not saying shit, not blinking, get the fuck out of the house.
It's pretty
That
far.
reminds, that reminds me of that Men in Black part where like the character shoots the little girl through quantum
We get a
physics
picture of what that
textbook.
token is, or no?
Yep, you're picking the right guy.
Yeah, can you get a picture of it?
He's
so we
not
can actually
snarling,
see it?
he needs it.
Yep, give me a second. I have to upload it since I got it saved on my computer. It's out of the big old list of character profiles, you know.
I just
So,
seen it
I'm-
full.
I'm gonna get a snack while you guys are doing this.
Yep, that's what they did for you. So.
Oh wait, before I do that though, what was the evocation level?
2nd level.
2nd level evocation? Okay, so then it's the 3rd level enchantment.
So Wes, do you think we should approach said person in the shadows, or find another way around?
I say approach. What difference does it make?
Okay, I'll be back.
I just don't want to rope you
You
in.
say there was a crowd around here?
Nope. Crowd has gone mysteriously missing.
Make out anything about this guy from this distance?
Oh, I'm about to show you the handout, so
Oh, gotcha.
if you'll just give me a second here. Sorry. I really should have set this up in advance, but I didn't.
Oh, that's
Jake,
fine.
You should really edit your fucking picture. Ooh.
Oh,
He's
shit.
kind of creepy looking.
Jake, you really like it.
He seems to be waiting for you, but you can't tell. He was attempting to hide from you.
Let us go over and say a hearty hello.
As Waterloo would.
A hearty hello.
Yep.
Do super
I have a
character
feeling a
acting.
person looking like that is not here for niceties.
Hey, it's better than
Your mercenary
anything
instincts are catching on here.
So,
If you
down the
want-
way.
All right, you can move your characters whenever, I guess.
So you're going to move ridiculously far. Gotta scroll
That's a
up.
strange man.
The man is preparing his sword.
As in, I'm going to take that as he's drawing.
Yep, he's drawing it, readying it in his hands for a surprise attack. You'd guess he can't tell that you've seen him yet, since he is hiding in an area of shadow, up against a door. And his
All right.
clothes are all black, and his blade is black into the oil. So
Oh, shit. This is awesome.
Well, since we can see him, is there any way we can holler out
You
to
could
him?
just-
Potentially, because I do have +1 diplomacy, even though it's shit. An attempt to reason with him, since we both know he is potentially after us.
potentially, this guy has a sword. Is
Let's say
waiting in an
potential-
alley
let's
for
say-
you.
It looks like
I
I
a
say us,
sword.
as in
It
because
looks
I'm
like
in the
he
group.
wants
I know
to-
he's probably after Wes, because I don't do much. I live in the woods. I assume he might be after Wes.
Hint, hint.
Oh, quite simply.
You can go ahead and shout out to him if you want.
Alright.
Yeah, so
Hey,
Who's
So
going
you just
there
kinda
out
there.
the
completely
door?
shouting at him, you completely remove the fact that him knowing that we don't, what I'm trying to say.
Well, worst case scenario,
We-
he's got to move a really far distance if he's going to engage in that turn. Like, shouting from here, he's either going to run or get a moving engage where we can then shoot at him, or you can run at him.
Well, let me hide the
That's-
areas you
that's-
can't actually
that's
see yet.
40
Second.
fucking feet to get next to us. 45 feet, unless he's got an insane fucking move.
He makes a little gasping noise in his mouth, and he hears you and sprints off into the night. Well, it's more like in the evening, but
That works.
you and Wes
Completely
just
okay
turn to
with
each
that.
other and go, fuck.
So that's no good.
So is a Fletcher on this road or something?
the Fletcher is further down this road. You estimate about another 200 feet. In fact, you
Let's
could
just
skip one from
say
here.
high alert.
Yeah, let's
It's like something out of a JRPG nightmare.
I vote I send Wes ahead a little bit of me.
Go for it. You gonna ready your weapons?
Might as well, because we obviously seem to be in imminent danger.
All right, go ahead and make your 30 on. Roll for initiative, I guess. If you're going to be on high alert, you're taking initiative.
All right. Let's see what was my initiative. Isn't it? Dadgummit. Roll. Delete. 5.
13 plus 5, 18, I guess. Yeah.
And 14. And Paul's gonna roll out of his ass, and this guy's gonna have like a 24. I see it coming.
All right, you're going to advance down. Make your 30-foot movement.
Alright. You're gonna stay. Let's see. That's 30.
Yeah,
Like the
I'm gonna be
Yeah, that's 30.
slightly behind.
All right. Now let me know. Okay, first turn passes. Make another 30-foot movement.
Do we want to check behind the house first, or do we want to just keep going down the road?
Quite simply, I'm gonna walk forward, and you're gonna just watch the rear there.
Alright, then I shall,
Move yourself then whenever you're ready.
I'm gonna stay.
Try.
You gotta stop, click off the ruler.
Yeah, I know.
I'm gonna
I
stand
thought I
here
did, and I
because
didn't.
I'm gonna stand here so that I
I'm
do
gonna
have
stop
my
there.
rapid shot readied, because then I can see both sides.
Doesn't seem to be anything out of you.
Yet.
I'm gonna wait for my compatriot to come back up and get closer to me before I go and move anymore.
Hey, Jess, out of the blue, what are your cleric domains?
Good and healing.
Yeah.
Good and
Yeah.
healing?
And now,
It's strength and healing.
Yeah, straight.
Oh, strength and healing. Okay.
Okay.
I'm moving to here.
With a mighty roar, the assassin leaps from the shadows and charges at you.
Sweet.
And he misses on his first attack, and he misses on his second attack, swinging his greatsword worthlessly around you.
Do we get an attack of opportunity because he charged or no?
No,
Such a noob.
he'd need to move again once he's within range.
Okay.
Let's see. Let's see if I can lop off
Do
the
you have an
head.
initiative then?
Yep, I'm about to roll it. Damn! Yeah, you're fucking right.
Told you.
His initiative is impressive.
All right, well, he's going to swing at you again now that the surprise round is over. And what's your AC?
22. I
His
think.
blade, although spiked, clangs worthlessly off your plate armor.
Yeah, 21.
Take his fucking head off, Yurik.
You totally flipped our initiatives, by the way.
Hold on,
Eric
why
has
is-
14 and I have 18.
All right.
Hold on,
I'm
why?
like, wait,
why-
I rolled not 14.
Durka, I'm a smarty man. I should be totally DMing.
Paul, did you make new tokens for?
Yeah,
Yes.
we made it.
Everybody has new tokens but you.
And mine, which
This
didn't
is
get carried
pretty much
over for some
perfect
reason.
already.
Mine is purple. Yeah.
All right,
He
so
dodges and it whiffs aside him.
give him the arrow. Give him the arrow.
I'm definitely going to have to use my spell storing heavy crossbow for the first shot.
You have rapid shot already prepared, though.
Yeah, so I will
Yeah.
just switch over to my bow on the other shot. I'm going to use the spell
Can't do
storing.
that. That's a full round action
Ah.
to switch with.
Well, then I can't use that one because, quite frankly, I don't want to shoot. I want to shoot 2 arrows rather than 1.
You can shoot 2 bolts.
Fine, we'll shoot 2 bolts. The first one. Oh, I didn't even add, did I? I did.
Misses.
Does the arcane missile obviously miss then?
Yep. Although it doesn't actually deploy until it hits the target.
Alright, and I will take another shit.
Thwacks into his leather armor, but fails to form any serious damage. The spell.
I'm
does
worried
not
about
discharge.
this.
Thanks, Tao. I have no idea what Paul said now.
It hit, but it didn't deal any damage, and the spell did not discharge.
Alright.
He's got an impressive AC.
Yes.
Wes, what's your
me,
AC?
right?
Yeah, I'm trying to
21.
figure it out. He swings, and once again, his blows clatter off of your heavy plate. He's starting to look a bit worried now.
Isn't it your like,
Yeah, so did I, yeah, I didn't get to
Yeah, I was
like,
gonna say, he didn't
attack.
even get to go. What, standing there petrified by the man, unable to hit?
All right, yeah, go ahead. Sorry, my bad. Let's assume that was his turn.
That wouldn't have mattered anyway.
Yep, misses. Corvus, you're up.
I guess I'm gonna continue defying my crossbow because I don't want to wait a fucking turn. And whiff.
All right.
This is gonna be the
screw it.
fight that never ends.
Yeah, this is a lot of
Silly.
fucking missing.
Literally just you, like him just hitting you. Like
This
his
is the
sword, like,
most epic
breaking.
fight for commoners to watch. They are like, look, they cannot hit each other for they are too pro.
No, it's just like watching a fucking episode of Dragon Ball Z fight. Like, you're just seeing thousands of punchings going, but there's no real damage.
All right.
You're
Yurik, you get to make an
assuming
attack
that they're
opportunity as he turns and charges Corvus.
Yay!
Like, it actually looks fucking sweet.
Nope.
He brings his great sword swinging down at you, and he hits, actually. I'm kind of
What's
surprised.
his attack? The hell
He
did
rolled an 18.
I have a 21 AC. What the fuck?
Yeah, and he's got +4 dexterity. He's using weapon finesse.
With a greatsword? Wow.
Yeah. Somehow weapon finesse applies to great swords.
Axe.
Irony, bro.
Well, I just fucking lost my D6.
Huh. You take no damage, as damage seems to have slid into another realm beneath the couch.
What the fuck?
If Paul ever puts his headset back in.
Yeah, no shit.
Let's see if he made a mistake by charging away from me.
It actually went off. Pulled very slowly out. You take 6 damage.
Yeah.
Smacking you, the spiked blade
Don't even think about it, Cat.
Do it.
Alright, I've subtracted the damage for you. Corvus, you're up. He's all up in your grill.
I subtracted the damage. I got 20 HP. I already did it.
Oh, okay. You're up, Corvus.
Did Wes even get to go last turn besides opportunity attack again?
No, that
He just
opportunity
moved and attacked you. Now it's your turn.
Yeah.
He attacked and whiffed. You know that 2 up there? And the 6 before it?
I didn't realize that was a complete whiff. I didn't see
Whiff,
Wes
whiff,
roll the
whiff,
whiff.
whiff, whiff.
Come on, that's gotta hit.
That's a hit. It shoots into him, and he stutters and gags a little as bile rises in his throat. So roll your regular damage with your longbow, and then add 1d4 plus 2. Actually, plus 3, because Mike has heightened spell on all his
What
spells.
does point blank shot do?
It means he
Plus
doesn't
1.
get attacks of opportunity against you.
I also have spell
Plus 1.
penetration.
Yeah,
If
you
he has
can
any
just,
resistance.
you can just shoot people at point
And that's
blank.
1d4 plus what?
Oh, he doesn't have any.
1d4 plus your 1d4 plus 3.
He doesn't have any resistance, right?
Oh snap! My thing just
Okay,
crashed.
good. Because I have spell penetration just in
I'll
case.
be right back, Am.
Yep, I saw you freeze.
My flash thing just.
Yeah, my flash just broke too.
I got snapped.
There we go. Yeah, did it happen to everybody else too, or just me?
No.
Just you.
I see your profile pic now, though, Paul.
Yeah.
But check out these dubs.
Check out these dogs.
Check them.
Okay, so that was 6 plus whatever you roll now, I guess. I just had to reload my
Damn, I suck. I fucking.
An arrow flies into him, and then a second afterwards, bright blue bolts of light jump from your crossbow into him.
Woo!
He's coughing and bile's in his throat now, but he readies his sword again. Yurik, you're up.
I only shot one arrow.
Alright, my bad. I forgot you're doing
Communism.
rapid. Jesus Christ.
Doesn't matter anyhow. Couldn't hit a fucking barn if it presented.
No, for all the
itself
fucking work I do for this shit, you guys don't appreciate me one bit.
to me. It's my job.
That's a
You're
tough
up.
love. All right, well,
You can
Bloody
have carrots
charge.
if you want.
Oh, you're flanking him. +2 attack bonus now.
then I get an extra 2 for doing a charge against him.
Yep. So that's +4 total.
If you miss, I'm gonna kick you in the nuts.
This better bloody hit.
Yeah, if you miss him, I'm kicking
Oh
you
my
in the nuts.
God.
Holy
Gosh.
shit! Okay, roll your 2d6 plus
You just squeezed
6,
the guy
I
in
guess.
half, man.
I mean,
not
he
cool.
just hit really resoundingly. His damage is not particularly improved by it.
Yeah, I know.
It's not like he's wielding a scimitar or anything.
What does that do? If you,
That has
It
a
has
really high
crit threshold of 18.
oh,
2, 6.
that's cool.
plus whatever your strength modifier is times 1.5. 11 damage. You slash open his leg and he screams, but is still standing. He's
Damn,
starting
you
to
don't
realize
got a
this
lot
is
of
a
health.
bad idea, but you know he can't really leave without being cut in half. So
Sorry, all I'm thinking about is Monty Python with that move.
his legs off and he's
But
still
the
standing.
Come over so I can bite your ankles.
Tis just a flesh wound.
He swings at Corvus.
legs.
My God, Jake, you have the most serious face right now.
Yeah, because I'm reading, because I'm probably going to multi-class my paladin, but I'm getting my knowledge on right now.
You know, you did see the thread that said I would let you multi-class. I'd let you class into any of the base classes in Pathfinder, right?
Plus.
Oh, really?
9.
You gonna learn.
I think I dodged that.
I actually...
Dodge easy.
No, I did miss that. Let me look at the paladin from Pathfinder then, because the 3.5 paladin's kind of meh, but the Pathfinder paladin's really dope, so...
I'm not talking about you get to use your Pathfinder rules. I'm saying if you want to use any of the base classes from Pathfinder, I will let you use them.
Alright, is it my turn now?
You can't change anything about yourself already, but you can go
Well,
something.
you could check out the prestige classes in the base rule.
Yeah, good.
That's a miss.
And up the miss. You're up, York. Oh, no, he gets another roll. My bad.
I missed anyhow.
And it's also a miss.
I suck. I quit. I just got too high of an AC.
And,
There's no turning back.
then we got a +2, right? So I'm now at 11.
That's a pretty fucking good modifier. If you roll at least a 10, you'll hit him.
Try not to kill him, by the
I have
way.
a
He rolls
2.
a 2.
I thought you
Damn it.
said 2.
The one night I need you to not be cold with me.
He just sort of keeps swinging at you, and he's pretty infuriated now, but it's not really doing anything for him. He's not a barbarian, you know? What's your AC?
Me or him?
Yeah.
I'm
You,
21.
he's swinging at you.
21.
He swings at you clumsily, and you dodge aside.
Mm.
This is so fucking boring, I'm sorry,
In the
guys.
words of Waterloo, ho-ho!
A poultry blow, bitch!
You're up, Corvus.
Ho-ho!
That crit face.
Arrow to the eye.
Make that crit face.
Oh.
By the way, as this is happening, Baba Jade is currently reading, and Teo's busy stealing.
16.
That was stealing.
And Waterloo wanders around as he walks with Lady Jane.
Times
I
2 is
wonder
16
how
damage.
Corvus is doing.
Yeah.
He takes an arrow to the knee, and it takes the leg off.
That's
was
taking an
convinced
arrow to
that-
the knee.
Is he
Tis but
alive?
a
Please
flesh
tell me he's
wound.
alive. You
He's
have to
screaming,
interrogate-
still alive, and very upset at you right now.
You have
But a
to
flesh
interrogate.
Do it again!
There went.
I just got...
Another! Oh, another!
You rolled another 20.
I got another crit!
I just snapped, so you could be lying right now,
Damn
and I
it.
couldn't tell.
No, he really did. But damn it, Andrew, we wanted to interrogate him.
Yeah.
Fuck his
So-
world.
Interrogation.
And I roll an 8.
stabbed you.
Fuck that shit. 3 crits. I win. Game over. I'm done for the night. I'm never playing.
The arrow passes through his eye and out the other side.
You hear the words of Waterloo echo in your brain. Nice hits, bro, but we could have got more info.
Dumbass.
Blood begins leaking in a circle in his possession.
There will be more of them.
The law of the jungle says that his shit now belongs to you.
Yep.
Let's get that big ass fucking.
Let's see if he's got any orders on him.
And
And
get
I'm
that
taking
great
a sword.
to.
I would look at that sword, man.
I
I
was
was-
halfway curious as to why he's coming after what appeared to be me.
Make
I
a
mean,
search
I'm-
check.
I'm all about the sword, though.
Search the body for any like notes or something that might be on him.
Like I said, orders. What is my search? 1.
Just take 10 and search the body. I
If
mean,
you like
it's-
got
You
instructions.
can take 20. You have enough time.
yeah, I
I'll
mean,
take 20, finding everything.
Well, I got an 18.
All right, on his person you find around 200 gold pieces in a sack tied up with red string.
We're splitting.
His
Sure.
great sword, which is spiked and coated with black oil. Leather armor that is probably magical given how much resistance it provided to your blows.
Yeah, I want that.
And a note.
A note. What's the
Take
note say?
that note.
Folded up 4 or 5 times.
Say that all
Well,
again.
that will
we
be
have. We got
Unfolded
the
4 or
gold.
5 times. 200 gold, great sword, coated in black oil, spiky, magic armor.
suspicious documentation.
So you're me from the future. Pretty much, yeah.
I'm going to go to the bathroom here real quick while you guys are talking this over.
I'm gonna go ahead and assess just from the speak in that was from a lizard folk, because I don't know a human who would call it Chinese
I love shinies.
besides her.
Also, our former companion Hamish seems to want to fucking kill us.
What?
No, Hamish is at the bottom of the river.
Oh, no shit.
Wait, what?
I can't. I want to get that fucking leather armor fucking identified by Mike.
He's like, there are people out to kill us, but fuck that shit. I don't care.
I don't.
Armor!
I just crit fucking 3
Wait,
times.
why
I'm
is
done.
that guy on the why is that guy at the bottom of the like?
Because our friend Neon played like half a session and then he like disconnected and he just was not that into it. So we had a character rolled up for him. So like he basically like the encounter where you showed up and started playing with us, Mike.
He ran away.
Yeah, he left before that.
He
so.
decided he didn't want any more to do with it. He had fulfilled all he needed done. Wes, by the way, split that 100 gold into your thing because we're taking that. That's ours.
Yeah, no kidding.
Fuck
Yeah,
party fun.
you hear Waterloo go, dickhead, dickhead, dickhead.
Fought it alone,
About that?
alone.
What do you guys think about it?
Have
any questions?
From lizard folk.
Actually, you'd guess not. The handwriting
Yeah.
is pretty clean, and most lizard folk don't know common.
Yeah.
And I mean,
No,
shiny
I mean,
just means it not necessarily.
no,
probably
it's,
thought
slang.
that
it's
guy.
shines. Yeah, 800 shines. So
Oh, shines a slang
it's
for
not
gold.
shinies. It's not like 800 shinies if you slay them. No, it's 800 shines. So clearly this is some slang, and clearly somebody wants us dead, which I am fucking
Yep,
stoked
shines.
about because we have pissed some people off and we haven't done shit yet.
You know, other than fucking raid an orphanage in broad daylight and slay a bunch of lizard folk and bring the news home about it.
Yeah.
Word is finally starting to spread about you guys.
Yeah. And the word is out. The Waterloo
Playing
Aquarium
with the
Company is
big
fucking dope.
Well, now that he's dead, is there any more people we have to kill, or can I go fucking check on my arrows?
You can go fucking check on your arrows now.
You're like bleeding at this point. Like you have a giant.
Something wrong? Can I buy some arrows? Or maybe you got a
I only
band-aid or
took
two
fucking
lying
6
around?
damage.
And
That's
I'm
not
walking
the
around with
kill, a
two.
standard commoner. You took an axe wound to the, well, a sword wound to the side. You're
I'll
not
be okay.
bleeding, but fuck, does it hurt?
Yeah,
I
but
don't
you're
care.
just like you're
I
just
want my
like kind of walking with a hand on the hip and just
All
like
my arrows.
Just like,
All right.
I suddenly have money to shop for these arrows now. Excellent. Oh,
I don't have to take this from the party fund. Haha.
Convenient.
Oh,
The Fletcher's is a rather small, run-down wooden building, but there does seem to be a sign above the door that, well, not above the door, just inside the door, that puts up a list of prices.
And
Give it out.
I don't have a list, I'm sorry. I didn't expect you guys to actually be going to the Fletcher's today.
Make it up.
bullshit it.
All right, 1 second.
I'm here to buy arrows. You knew I,
I
was
want
going there.
super arrows.
Take a while.
You knew I was going there.
I'm sorry.
No.
I was a bit busy managing everyone else's shit.
It's your own dingle dongles for once.
What?
Who is that?
That's a
Claire.
That's sister.
Okay.
They have a big computer room that they all sit in. Like, what was it, 3 computers in there? 4 maybe?
4 now.
Yeah. So sometimes there can be up to 3 people in their room.
There. That didn't take long.
Damn it. What is the
50
stats
gold.
on an enchanted arrow?
The enchanted area you assume are +1 arrows because anything else would take way too long.
Gotcha. Doesn't seem worth it at the moment. Do not have enough money. Know what I want.
So I'm gonna guess he don't sell bows because I feel like picking up a short bow so I can have some range in
Could
case.
sell you a bow, but you'd need to negotiate with him personally. He doesn't sell a whole lot of them.
Gotcha.
That way I do that.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask what he's got because having a ranged weapon helps.
Hmm?
I don't plan to use it that much.
Could sell you a short bow or a long bow, or maybe a crossbow. Depends on what you're.
Short bow preferably.
I'm looking at something. I'm reading.
5 GP then. 1 second. Go
GP.
grab one from the back. He comes out with a slightly worn but definitely serviceable short bow.
All right.
He strings it for you real quick to show you how to do it. Twangs it once or twice and unstrings it, and holds out with one hand. Can I get the money then?
Heck yeah. I'll hand him 5. He said 5 gold, right?
Yep.
I'll hand him 7 because I want 20 arrows too.
All right. He passes the belt, and walks into the back room, and comes out with the arrows for you.
Sweet. Thank you, sir.
Not a problem. Now, can I help you, sir?
I know my prices and I don't need anything right now. That'll be a comeback for thing. I'm not spending all of the money on fucking 3 arrows.
Have a nice day then.
Walked in the door. Too much for my blood.
Yep.
Goodbye.
Not for just +1. I'm not spending.
Oh, did you get a look at what the killer's face looked like? Or, like, if there were any...
Well, it's pretty badly mangled given an arrow went to the eye socket.
Yeah, so much for them interrogating.
Maybe tattoos of some sort? Body, like, things like...
Well, I
he's
mean,
stripped.
he's got tattoos because he's a weird, kind of creepy dude from the slums, but
Was there anything we
Nothing
noticed
really
about him
identifying.
that would identify him as something that would help us?
Not
Besides the
particular.
note, his name on the note, and that's about it.
Well, he did have a grocery list, but that's not going to help you very much.
Yeah, grocery list too.
Yep. Milk, eggs, 3 pounds flour, sugar.
I'm very interested in that.
Apparently he was going to make a cake.
Yes, to celebrate
It was his.
back alley.
It was his daughter's birthday.
Dude, how many guys named Xavier do you know that have children?
I don't know.
I don't know. Anyone
Moving
named
on, though.
Xavier.
In real
Alright.
life?
He's right.
IRL, bro?
So you guys, the last party, the unimportant party. Let's get to you guys.
Ed and Pelor.
The temple is open, actually, at this time of day, which you find surprising, given that it's nearly 5 o'clock.
Yes. Well, Lady J and I are going to walk inside, and I'm going to request to speak with my paladin buddy. The one. The only. I forget his fucking name.
So
Thank you.
put that in the campaign notes.
The one, the only.
The Inquisitor, not the Inquisitor so much as the people, the clergyman, I should say, really honestly.
Yes.
Well, he's in the back room, as usual. You could probably find him in the barracks.
Excellent. Thank you for your time. Walk that
Third door
one.
on the left.
All right, so go back there, and I greet Roderick heartily, and I'm like, "Oh ho! How do you?"
He's busy doing push-ups and plate armor and trimming his beard at the same time.
Sexy.
And bam.
Ah, Waterloo, how are you doing?
I'm excellent, sir. You heard any news on the cultists that we captured?
Well, we're still working on catching all of them. We're trying to do it in such a way that they don't all panic and flee. Created a cover story working with the local guard that the orphanage is currently open and running. Although there's been a gas leak, I believe, that prevents people from entering the building proper.
I see.
Can we do anything to help?
I have no idea what a gas leak is.
Anyways, so I'm gonna
Miss
say.
Bird, one second. Aren't you supposed to be doing your missionary duties at this point? I thought had the clergy not informed you? You're supposed to take the word of Pelor to the slums. Although I wouldn't do that myself. It's actually kind of dangerous. I wouldn't walk down those alleys with a couple
Lady
stout
J
lawyers.
shall have my protection as we travel the slums.
Not that I need it,
Pelor.
but thank you.
Fine.
You certainly look like a capable woman yourself, but I'd certainly say take someone with a capable sword arm with you.
Thank you.
It can be
Let's get
dangerous.
Yurik go with her.
Lone people wandering around.
Andrew forgets the first day where I slayed like 6 lizard folk on my fucking own, and then he's like, I have one
I was
cold
gonna
day.
bring Waterloo.
I have one cold day after that, and Andrew's just like, "You're fucking worthless."
Lady J's just annoyed because somebody put down her own strength. That's it. Why?
I was just saying I was going to help. Okay.
I know, and I said I could do it on my
So
own.
is
but
Can
Lady
I help you with
J?
anything else, or
Is Lady J
yes.
like an Amazonian,
I
like the Greek version of the
Zaffo.
Amazonian?
There's Zaffo. I come with questions on Lord Tobias Ambermead. He is a tentative ally in the
Fifth heavy
situation. Huh?
the 5th heavy cavalry, I assume?
Yes. The same.
Hasn't he fallen on hard times recently or something? I don't pay that much attention to the Knolls, but I do like to keep a little eye on some of the more
It
dangerous.
is so, I believe. Roderick, this troubles me greatly because this man could be a staunch ally in helping to deal with the lizard folk, which I want a peaceful resolution for.
Of
However,
course. Although we must sometimes take the sword, it would be better if no one would be harmed at all.
yes, but I don't know if I can trust Ambermead to the fullest. So far from what I've gotten from him, it seems that he's trustworthy, but I don't know if I can trust him.
Honestly, you want my real opinion as a paladin and a member of the Church of Pelor.
Of course.
He's a dick.
I think you do. Never
Or
do.
you cannot trust aristocrats. Ever. They always have their own agendas somewhere in the background.
I figured as much.
Although he may side with you now, when it is most convenient, he will stab you in the back as soon as he needs to go his own way.
I figured as much.
And I myself have no great love for lizard folk, but him much less so.
No love for lizards.
No love for lizards.
Well, considering what he just said, also after the fact that he hates the aristocrat even more.
Yeah. Well, he does kind of hate the aristocrat, but you know what?
Yes, well, we are common folk.
Although I myself am actually a member of the nobility, but only as part of my great deeds. A knighthood is certainly a worthy member. A knight is certainly a worthy member of the military.
Amen to
And
that,
of any
brother.
nobility.
I give him a fist bump for that.
He somehow knows the maneuver you're attempting and
It's an in thing amongst Paladin's Appeal, or the fist bump is a known thing.
I don't think you're
Multiple centuries ahead of its time.
all right.
I'm going to say, Roderick, would you perhaps know people where I could get more dirty information on Ambermead? I need to know everything about this man if I'm going to truly trust him, and if my plans to help bring this lizard folk problem to a resolution are to come to fruition.
Well, I certainly wouldn't know anything about that, he says, crossing to close the door.
Unless I were.
You yourself cannot get your hands dirty, but there are some among the town who could help you.
Who are these
You would
people?
need to consort with some of the underworld to truly get the information you need. And the local whorehouses, or perhaps some of the more high-class inns, could definitely tell you about Tobias.
Whorehouse.
To the whores!
To the whores! No.
Adam, please clothe yourself. I'm here to ask questions.
Yes.
Yay.
I'm going to. I'm gonna.
I did turn my mic on.
I'm gonna think for a second, and I'm going to say to Roderick, I think I've gotten what I've needed today.
Thank you. Although I'm sad I could not help you with Tobias, surely you'll find your own path. Now, if you excuse me, I have more push-ups to do.
Of course, Roderick. I give him a
Lady
fist bump.
J looks at him sexily.
Slattern.
I give Roderick another fist bump. I tell him I'm gonna head to the Silver Raven, and we're gonna start heading out. And as I get to the doorway, because I'm assuming Lady J is gonna head out first, I'm gonna turn. I'm gonna ask him. I was like, Roderick, we're at a pretty serious time here.
Of course.
Need allies to rely on. Can I trust your sword to be one of mine if needed?
I can make no concrete promises, but if necessary, I will help you.
Understood.
The church may call me away at any time for the crusade, you understand.
I understand, as with myself. However,
But as long as I'm here, I will help you.
thank you, Roderick. You are a friend. Praise Peeler!
Raise Bueller.
All right.
You have to make a hand gesture when you say praise.
No, you don't.
No, you do. Yeah, it's like
Fine.
a thing.
It's a rule.
Jazz hands up to the sun. Praise Peeler!
Praise Jesus! Oh, Lord.
Praise him! Okay.
Lord Reekus.
All right, so at this point, I'm going to ask Jess if she wants to head to the Silver Raven with me, or if she wants to perhaps head back to the tavern, collect a couple others, and go investigate for house front.
I personally do the first choice.
Okay. So Jess and I shall head to the Silver Raven now.
This is the rather high-class establishment you were a couple days ago, and we meeting with a member of the Order of Ancient Mysteries.
Yes. Actually, I have his name written down.
He's not here today, though.
Mr. Rockin' Boldcutter.
Yep, he's not here at the moment, or maybe he's in his room reading.
Yes.
You're not really sure.
Well, my business is not with him today, so I will leave him to his own. I'm going to march up to the bartender
The half-orc with blonde hair expertly slicked over his head.
Yes.
Can I help you, sir?
Yes, sir. I seek those who are of the noble class here. I'm on an important mission, and I need information.
Information?
Yes, sir.
Well, it seems I've been afflicted with blindness recently, but perhaps I could get a little gold to treat that?
I'm going to slide him a gold across the table.
Thank you. This should go very nicely with my eye problems.
Yes.
What do you want to know about?
Tobias Ambermead. His likes, his loves, his hates, what he wears on Mondays.
Well,
And his mistress.
His mistress was Rain Skycliffe, but she moved back to Seton after they had a falling out. I highly doubt that's irrelevant nowadays, but...
We could get information from her.
We could?
Yes, but Seton is a 10 days travel from here.
Oh.
You need to be working on it to do so.
Yes. What's her name, Paul, just for my notes?
Rain Skycliffe? Sorry. Elvish, I'm pretty sure. Not
Yes.
that I would know anything about that.
Of course, you blind motherfucker, you. Go on.
What he wears on Mondays is, of course, a heavy brown tunic and his standard.
Yes, my good sir, this is,
Nobility
of course, a
velvet
joke. I need to...
I'm aware it is a joke. I was playing along.
I like it.
He likes long walks on the beach, or what is left of the beach nowadays. He dislikes the marsh, lizard folk, and lizard folk.
What's his
He has an
agenda?
intense psychopathic hatred for them last time I recall, which is why he signed up at age 16 for the heavy cavalry.
Yes. Now, more importantly, sir, has anything befalled the Ambermead family recently? I
Well,
can
other than
tell.
their farms being raided and burned.
I can tell from
Nothing.
observation that his estate is in dismay, and that things are not going quite well.
I'm sure you've heard about his father then, his gambling tendencies.
Yes, I've heard some of that. Could you perhaps clue me in more as to how deep the Ambermeads in are right now?
They're not currently in debt, but they've stopped making money. They lost their surplus of money when his father, Lord Ambermead, well, the former Lord Ambermead, the late Lord Ambermead, gambled
Yes.
away the family fortune in card games with other nobles.
Yes. How did this...
However, their form of income at the moment has been disrupted due to the recent raids on the farms in the last 2 years.
Of course, I figured as much. How much... Or how did this Ambermead die? Is it known?
Dysentery.
Yes. Shitty.
Nothing
Good old
particularly.
Dysentery.
Do we know of his political agenda?
Jake.
Well, he wishes to be a member of the Council of Five, but as it currently stands, he'd need to be elected. And while fairly liked by the populace, there are no spots open.
I see.
It is
So
also
he's not
unlikely that
trying?
he will
Before
Not
the
at the moment.
before the lizard folk troubles began, what was Ambermead's agenda?
He merely wanted to improve the standing of the Ambermeads in the local community. His father was not the best of the nobility, shall we say.
Understandable. Any great controversies other than this mistress of his and the gambling problems
Well, his
that you can think of?
institution of a bounty on the heads of lizard folk was a bit strange.
Can you tell me more about that?
You could
What-
say it was draconian.
Oh, ho, 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 tell you, you're a fucker. Well, he thought the lizard... Simply enough, he thought the lizard folk were raiding his farms, and the simplest way to deal with this would be to put a bounty on their heads and assign extra guards. The guards would have extra incentive to kill the lizard folk, and the problem would go away.
I see.
Does he
But
have a
the
right
lizard
hand?
folk were not the ones raiding his farm, as I'm sure that anybody with a decent amount of knowledge of the town could gather. His farm was being raided by monitor lizards and other animals. Notably, though, monitor lizards are often raised and trained by lizard folk, which is what led him to believe that they were the source of his problems.
Does he have a right hand man?
Other than Omar, his butler? Not really.
Okay.
His butler is also not particularly privy to any information about him, I'd assume. He's
Yes.
a very private and secret man.
I can tell. We've spent much time trying to gain insights onto him. However, where would you know to go to learn more about monitor lizards and the ilk that lizard folk can raise?
I guess you just asked a lizard folk or ask any of the Oak Island druids. Or hell, you could ask the local librarians.
How about you day psychopathically, somehow psychologically conveys to you that he might have a deep understanding of the local wildlife. Could possibly.
I was thinking about that. As I send it back.
You know,
to
Michael, you do
the
actually
word
have
we were
the
looking
spell
for was
send.
telepathically.
Oh yeah, I do have. I have a spell to whisper to you
Yes.
from anywhere.
Creepy as fuck.
I'm watching you right now. What are you doing right now?
Fap.
I'm gonna smack myself.
ASL.
Yes, no.
Wait, never mind. I can tell your sex and your location. What's your age?
Does it really matter at this time period?
Yeah, no shit. Okay, so I think we got all that we really need out of this guy. So,
I can't think of anything else more
Yep.
to ask
All right,
him.
so I'm
Thank you
gonna
for your charity to a poor blind man.
slide him another gold piece.
Oh,
Hope them eyes get fixed up.
I hope they do too, sir.
May we call upon you if we have more questions, good sir?
You could, but my blindness may have recurred by then.
Understood. Thank you for your time.
He nods his head to you and returns to cleaning the glassware.
Cleans really well for a blind guy. All right, we I guess we're gonna head back to the
actually blind.
tavern at this point.
Don't you want to go to the library?
We could go to the library, but I'd rather meet up with the group and
Discuss what's happening.
It's already 6 o'clock here.
I've memorized
Yeah.
every book in the
Then
local
yeah,
library.
let's go back to the
There's
tavern.
no reason at all to go to the library.
yeah, we have learned
Well,
some
there's
shit.
still reason to go to the library. May not be for you, but for us at least.
Yeah,
No, but if you need to know something, I can tell you it more than likely.
it's true. He does have an
'Cause I
high
like.
local knowledge. Shit.
What do you think that I did before I joined the caravan? I sat around and I read.
You hoard yourself. I don't know.
You really did.
No, I read. all
He's not
day.
like any other black man. It is actually relatively small.
Andrew laying on his bed, just so much hatred.
Very well employed among the local ladies, though.
Comfy as a bed around, motherfucker.
Okay, well, we're gonna head back to the lizard boat and
Lizard boat.
something like
Is that about
lizard boat.
lizard?
But the N is in my head, so I call it the lizard boat. Fuck it. Yeah, we're gonna head back there. We're gonna meet up with the group, and we are gonna discuss the day's events and how we should advance.
Let me do shift.
And I'm gonna go get a drink while all this setup is being done.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I gotta go
forgot.
to the bathroom.
Who is this lady that my character is standing next to, by the way?
Nobody in particular. She's drinking and trying to ignore you.
Hey, baby.
Try a little bit
Have
harder.
you ever seen the 5th levels of hell? I can show you in my room.
Is it that bad? Are we all back there now, Paul, or no?
Yep, you're all back.
Can I ask him to identify said leather armor? Because we were not...
You could, but he doesn't have identify memorized today.
Then fuck 'em.
Doesn't matter, you can do it first thing in the morning.
And we also present our nice little letter and the story of our attack.
All right.
I've got to get going to bed soon. Tomorrow's a big day.
You getting high
4:20.
again?
It's 4:20.
You can wake up at any point in the day and smoke. You don't have to get up early.
I've got a busy schedule of getting high.
Okay.
Well, technically, it's 4:20 right now if you want to start blazing it.
4:20. Is it?
Yeah, I'm good.
It's like the dry spell before.
It's
You
the
picked
it's the
that.
calm before the storm.
It's like if you don't drink water for like a day, and then you drink like 3 cups, it tastes so much better.
It's just like
Except water is.
So
The
was the
necessity.
greatsword did we sense any magical properties behind the greatsword? Does it need to be identified?
You're not trained. You wouldn't be able to tell.
Yeah.
And then Michael could tell the second he put his hands on it.
Alright, Mike, get to it.
What?
Rub it with your hands.
Move it with something else. It's got that nice oil on it.
Oil it down.
It
Okay.
thrums with magic in your hands. Pretty faintly, though.
It appears to be enchanted very minutely. Possibly, should I roll Arcana check?
Spellcraft?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it probably won't tell you that much.
Yeah, we
Mm,
need
might
to
as
use your
well.
daily identify. But you do not have it. I think you've already used it today.
I think
Oh.
so too.
It does.
However, I can do a spellcraft check. I get plus.
That only works on potions.
Well, have him rub his hands all over the leather armor
Oh.
to find out if it's got anything special about it.
It is also thrumming faintly with magic.
Alright.
Yeah.
He's gonna be busy tomorrow.
Yes, he is. So have we discussed, this is out of game, have we discussed what happened with you and Wes?
Yep.
Well, I said I presented the note
Yeah, we
and,
presented it.
told us
Okay.
the fact that we were attacked by a random masked man.
All right.
I don't know if Jess is back yet.
I'm back.
Okay, she's back.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Okay.
Oh, welcome.
So, I'm going to bring the point up right now that it would seem that we've made some enemies. And we're currently being hunted. I think it would be unwise. I'm going to look at Krevin and go, yeah, I fucking think. Don't really say that. That's just the look I give him. That, yeah, I fucking think look. That looks something like this.
We haven't disclosed to the characters yet the events that maybe possibly transpired within the confines of the greater library area.
Perhaps you shouldn't tell them that.
Yes.
Perhaps.
You know,
There
one of
happens-
them is an enforcer of law and order.
Yes. Something like that. Yes. I do enforce law.
However, when Lady J needs a spell, I can just be like, oh, I know all of those.
yes, you can.
Well, where did you ever learn those?
Around.
Yeah, I'm not going to question a
halfway.
wizard on the weird.
Learn them at your mama's
It's gonna
house.
be
Don't
like,
ask a wizard where the hell he learned his spells. You'll stare into your soul and tell him down at the local TJ's.
yes, exactly. Well, I'm going to suggest that seeing as information is not too hard to come by in this town, we should probably change locations.
Actually, it's a funny story.
Should we
There's a
open
waiter
our
at
shop
an
yet?
A&W.
Should we open our shop yet?
You
I don't
could,
think-
but you need to have a meeting with the town council in 5 days.
Yeah, we're going to take care of that in
okay.
like
I didn't know.
5 days, yeah. So, I mean, for now, I think we should probably, just like for the safety of ourselves, probably move to another inn. Just like, you know, one close by and just, rent some rooms there for a few days. And then tomorrow we'll go try to find out more information about whoever gave out this note. But I think that we have 3 people who wear plate armor, can't sleep in plate armor. So if we were to be assaulted here in the middle of the night,
In that case, split them up with the people who can fight regardless.
no, it's
So,
more of a, we would still be
Lady
at a
J with
severe
Corvus,
disadvantage.
Krevin with Gabriel, and Yurik with Babajide.
Yeah. But still, we would be at a severe disadvantage if here. I think if we change location, it'll make them a lot harder, or a lot harder to find.
The inns around town are the Wicker Goat, the Hoof and Mouth, the Drunken Urchin, the
Just
Silver
gonna
Raven,
cut you
and
off,
the
Paul.
Funk.
What is like the one that is like kind of the half step down from this place? Because this place
I'm
is
the half
fairly-
staff up.
The half step up would probably be the Dancing Dryad, but it also doubles as a whorehouse, so you may not want to go there, given how much attention would probably be drawn to you,
Yeah.
What about
and
the
also
one
your
down?
local reputation.
Didn't we pay for this place for 10 days?
Probably
Yeah.
the Wicker Goat.
Can we ask them for a refund?
No, leave our money with them as a refund, and So, do we all agree that we should go to a different inn?
Yeah.
The Wicker Goat, however, is pretty expensive, but it is a half step up.
Okay.
Roll for it.
Yeah, I guess we'll head to the Wicker Goat, and I'm gonna go to the bar keep, and I'm going to tell them we have reason to believe that there are people hunting us. Not at the bar keep, not at the Wicker Goat, but at the one we're currently at. I'm just gonna tell them, sir, we don't want to bring any trouble to your patrons. It seems that there has been a price put on our heads by some underworld sorts, we're going to move to a different inn to try to confuse them. We don't want a refund. Keep the money that we gave you for our next few days' stay as A, a kindness, and then B, if they ask anything about us, just say we left and started heading into the salt marshes. I say that to the innkeep, here at the Lizard Boat.
All right then, we'll leave you back. Oh, you're not planning to come back?
Hopefully soon, sir. I like your establishment, and you serve fine ale.
Thank you.
I can testify.
I can testify.
I suggest you let him keep our deposit that we paid, so he can actually. Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, I already did. I just told him to keep the money just as a, if someone comes asking about where the Waterloo people are, don't fucking tell them where the Waterloo people are.
I heard that part. I didn't hear the money part.
Yeah, no, I told him to keep
Don't worry, sirs. Your secret is safe with me.
I
He
give
doesn't
him
know where
a,
we're going, though.
he doesn't know where we're going, but he still, could say,
Well,
yeah,
tell
they were
them then
here,
that
but-"
you left town.
Exactly. No, that's exactly what I want him to do. I don't want him to be like, well, they left in a fucking hurry, like some people were after them or some shit. I don't know. I give him a hearty handshake and I bid him farewell. So, on to the goat place.
To the goat.
To the goat!
There's a beaten-up, creepy-ass looking statue of a wicker goat sitting on top of the sign outside of this place. Although it's fallen into disrepair and there's a nest of pigeons settled inside it. This building looks extremely old and the construction dates as well, but it seems to be fairly well maintained.
I turn to the group and I say, welcome to the new home, gang. Let's go inside. And go inside. I'm going to go talk to the bartender almost immediately.
Almost.
A huge man, 6'6", towers above you. Can I help you?
Yes, sir. My name is Gabriel Waterloo, Paladin, town of Fallcrest.
I am Lankus. What do you...
Excellent to meet you, Lankus. Sir, I cannot tell you the business that my company is here upon, but I can alert you that it's urgent. That
He eyes you a bit suspiciously.
It is nothing of a foul sort. We simply hope to put distance between us and some people.
All right.
Do you have
Can
rooms
you-
available?
Yes, as
Jake,
always.
you should keep rolling any new people we meet. You have to roll for evil.
Detect evil, you mean?
Yeah,
You don't
yeah.
have to roll detect evil.
Well,
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
On.
I should probably use my detect evil up right now, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't
He
think
detects-
the barkeep's going to do the deal.
He's got a sort of gray aura about him, which you'd guess is neutral.
Okay, cool. How often can I use detect evil? Is that a once a day thing?
Constantly.
Oh,
Yeah,
cool.
it's at will.
Oh, cool. I didn't know that. I thought it was like once a day. That's why I never...
Anything in the surrounding area.
Yeah, is there anybody in the bar? Like, we'll assume... Actually,
It's
no.
actually pretty empty around here. The only people around here are like the only people that frequent the Wicker Goat are recent travelers. So
Cool.
And none of them are bad.
Well, I'll do that in a minute here. It would be kind of weird if... Hang on 1 second! And I just fucking, like, kind of poke my nose through every corner of the bar. It's good! Okay! Found rooms.
Checking for bugs.
there doesn't seem to be any travels in here. There are some travelers in here, but they all seem to be exhausted and aren't paying any attention to you.
Okay. Alright, so I assume none of the travelers are evil?
I'm gonna go ahead and throw this out on the
Nope.
side, though. Jake's role-playing, you don't have to be paying attention to hear him.
It's true.
Walks up to the bartender and is just like, howdy!
Howdy, motherfucker!
I am always loud all the time.
I am Waterloo!
I have no indoor voice.
I
Hey, yo,
was raised on a
Paige.
farm. This is how we communicate.
1 acre away.
Guitar.
Anyways, so I'm gonna tell him. Now we plan on being here for several days. I can tell you, as a paladin of Pelor, and I gesture to Lady J, with a fellow servant of Pelor, and then I gesture over to Uric, Baba Jade, and Krevin, that A, we are here for good deeds, and B, that my compatriots and I shall drink a lot of your ale.
Woohoo! I don't have to be late.
Except me, because I
He
don't...
gives it
I
a
can't.
soft laugh.
Except Baba Jade because he's a straight edge.
I assume we can work out a deal at a slightly lower than average rate then.
Especially since we're
2
having
GP
3
per night.
rooms.
Excellent. How many rooms do you have available?
I have at least 10. How many do you want?
How many beds
We will take
per room?
how many beds per room, yeah.
How many do you want in a room? I can fit up to 4 in a room.
I would save money.
Yeah, just do that and we'll get 2 of those.
We will take
3 a room.
Yeah, we will take 3 rooms.
Oh, 3 a room, 2 rooms.
Oh yeah, 2 rooms. Yeah. I don't know, I kinda liked our setup. I don't want to be stuck in a room with Corvus and Lady Jake.
We will be decent.
Bullshit! Water's gonna be
fun
trying to
and
get some sleep, and I'm just gonna hear, yes,
The
yes.
impurity.
You know, you could
of
separate them.
us.
You know, you could just separate them into
In the
separate
name
rooms.
of Pilos.
Yep.
By the light of Pilo!
That's true. By the choose elsewhere.
Sunlight!
By the light of Peeler, I
So
swear we will not have
I gesture
relations.
to the elf and half-elf. I say, those 2 shall have their own room. The rest of us shall bunk together.
Great.
Damn,
If our room
4
gets
per
attacked, we are royally fucked.
Yeah, you are.
So, how many nights are we paying for so I can deduct this while I'm leaning forward?
We're gonna pay for 5 currently.
2 per night?
It's 5 days till the summit till we can buy our room. Our
Can Jake detect
No.
people in another room?
2 gold per
That's
room.
20.
So yeah, 20. Alright.
Jake can detect evil anytime he wants. It's
All
called
right.
an evil dar for a reason.
Yeah, I'm just gonna be constantly detecting evil then.
Your eyes glowing with a soft blue light constantly.
Yeah.
He detects
We're gonna-
evil just
That
so he
shit.
looks
Chicks-
cool.
yeah, kinda.
I've already detected you, but look how cool I look.
Wait, so then wouldn't he
I
detect
detect
some...
that you are
Wouldn't he
good.
detect something in Craven? Because then Craven just kind of...
Kraven does give off a foul, black, sort of Icarish smell. But at the same time, he doesn't seem that evil.
I'm gonna look at.
He is washed with sin, but not necessarily evil.
Yeah, Mike. You just want me to return those books you just jacked, don't you?
No.
I
never know.
I mean,
Motherfucker, I am gonna know because Kreven seems to be dripping with black shit.
he's not the one carrying the
I
books.
will simply reply. Well,
Then what about
it's a
Mike?
short-
Is Mike dripping with any evil because he is carrying stolen goods?
He doesn't know that he's carrying stolen goods. So
They were just obtained.
All I know is that these were somehow plopped in front of me.
I sold them.
Okay, we're gonna go get a table. We're gonna go get a table. We're gonna start drinking. We'll pay for a round. And then I'm gonna look at Kreven. I'm gonna go, so, what did you do today?
Like, no, just legally obtained some legal films that we took
legally.
steal at all.
Now, the part of me that sees
Make a
with the
bluff
normal
check.
Take a bluff check.
the normal eyes of day say, oh, well, that's nice,
You
Kreven.
have to bluff against
But
your
the
own
part
party.
of me that sees what your true acts are, see, you have done something kind of fucked up today, Kreven.
Well, I mean, other than the fact that he's Kreven,
Fess
everything
up
he
to
does
Papa
is
Waterloo.
up by.
Papa Waterloo.
Make a bluff check, Tao.
Alright.
Horrible, awful lie.
Alright.
How much
Papa
doesn't he get?
Waterloo.
Doesn't he get a? He doesn't have much charisma, does he?
Oh.
Make a sense motive.
Okay, 1 second.
Why are you deliberately trying to find us out? This is so bad.
Because you brought it up, Mike, and now I will doom you.
You brought this on yourself, man.
Yeah.
Brought this on yourself.
21. Your lies get shut the fuck down.
Well, to be honest, Teo could be talking about anything because he's probably committed at least 3 crimes just by being alive at a given period of time.
Yes, but I'm talking about today specifically. So any lie he has to tell, I say, no. What did you really do?
Dirty deeds.
Before he
Done.
starts
You know,
after
he could
slapping.
just avoid lying to you by stopping talking.
Hey man, I don't need this, man. I'm gonna go drink, man.
Man.
Kreven, if you want your monthly cut of the Waterloo & Co. treasury, you need to be honest with me. So, Krevin, what did you do today?
I think Baba Jade can tell you precisely what I did.
I don't know.
Wait,
My eye, like,
what's
literally,
up?
okay, so check my cam. I am looking at Krevin right now, and then I'm going to do one of these to Baba Jade. What did you do?
I don't
this
know
is
what
great. I
happened.
couldn't have planned for this
What?
shit. This is entertaining.
All right, I'm going to skip
This is
this.
detailed.
I don't know
detailed
what
entertainment.
happened. What do you have right now, Baba Jade?
Well, he's
Well, I have.
What do you
What I
have?
brought at
What
the
do you have
library.
now that you didn't have earlier? That you have a receipt
Yes.
for?
I
I'm
have a
gonna cut
book
the
that I
bullshit.
bought from the
He's a
library.
thief.
What about
I
the
may
rest?
love the little bugger to death, and that's the only reason he is not tasting a golden, glowing axe, courtesy of Pelor. But I do need to know what the fuck happened. So,
I want to keep your voices down. The bartender's kind of watching you with amusement.
Paul's the bartender. He's admitted it.
I'm basically the bartender in this game anyway.
yes. So, what did you acquire today, Baba Jade?
The only thing he legally acquired today was a book.
Legally and
I
illegal.
acquired
A book.
a book. I am trying to learn new spells.
How
that
many
might be better
books?
for the company?
Did you acquire?
just the one.
You realize you can see his open book bag right now, and there are 4 books. in it.
Yeah. No.
Well, I obviously have these books.
I mean, those were ones that I already had. I mean,
I
of course.
I
I-
swear that I did not.
Krevin
acquire
lied to
any.
me and sent me in your direction. And I know you two traveled to the Temple of Bakab today, and I know
Look,
the Temple of Bakab functions as a library. Baba Jade, don't speak right now unless you want to lose your job and your 10 gold a month.
awful.
Baba Jade, you need to be straight up with me right now. Do you have books of ill-gotten means in that bag?
I do not know.
Krevin, is 75% of those books in that bag of ill-gotten means?
That's too specific.
Well,
Is
This is a
more
specific thing. I'm going to give him a +3 on his bluff check.
I'm gonna roll a bluff check.
Come on, natural 1. Come on, natural 1.
Why do you want them to figure this? Why do you?
So I
want
can
them-
He's
return the
role
book.
playing.
Ah!
Dirt, 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 dirt. Baba
Jade, learn what you can in this night, and tomorrow morning those books shall be returned to the Temple of Bakab.
After you copy all the spells, of course.
That's why I told
That's
him.
what he means by learn what you can tonight.
Yeah, learn what you can tonight, because the temple is closed
Somebody
right now,
is
so we
sleeping
can't
tonight.
return them. So I'm going to be fair.
I own one of these books. I for a fact know.
I
that.
will return what was not properly obtained.
Hey, return them to my pocket.
Hey, Jake's the one returning them.
Yeah.
Though you should and apologize for your crimes.
They would
Yeah.
kill him.
Yeah,
too.
no, they would
die.
actually
They
probably...
They
would just
would, like,
straight up
freaking
flay
blow
his
his head
skin
off.
from his bones.
Yeah, no, I'm...
Deliver a personal apology.
He risked his life today to obtain more knowledge to help the party, and yet you are going to make the fruits of his...
Yes, because the fruits of his labor were of ill-gotten means, and what he did was wrong.
And would probably have been looked over.
And in
if
the
somebody
eyes of
didn't push it.
Pelor, as a man who knows what was done was wrong, I will make what was wrong right again.
But in the end, are we not...
Because we are friends, I am allowing this to pass. Had I not known Krevin personally, I would currently be hitting him with a axe filled with the golden righteous fury of the god Pelor. However, since this is not the case, I will give you tonight to learn these spells or whatever you want from these tomes, and they shall be returned on the morrow.
Give me 2 nights. I
Okay.
cannot...
And not
copy all
that
of
notes.
You have 1 night.
Alright.
Be... What is
Book
I
you
am
wanna learn
as
all the
gracious as Pelor could possibly allow. You have 1 night.
Well, think about it this way.
We could
I'm not
confiscate it
sure
right
about
now,
it.
motherfucker.
You got 1 night.
Would it not seem
Ask
suspicious?
me one more goddamn time. Ask me one more goddamn Elor loving time. You have until the temple opens tomorrow to memorize spells.
This is the difference between 3 spells and 30 spells, man.
Quiet, you. I'm not mad. I'm disappointed.
Well, you're gonna be disappointed at Krevin no matter what he does.
Yes, I know.
Yeah.
Still, I know.
Well, I have to log off for now, but I will see you guys.
All right, see ya, I guess.
Okay,
Take it easy.
Why does my screen keep scrolling down?
So yes, one night, Baba Jade. Learn what you feel important.
Choose wisely, young grasshopper.
And by doing that, I performed a great act of in-game balance.
Yay!
I guess. I mean, you completely invalidated.
what are you
that
gonna do though?
sweet
Just
text
walk
ailment.
in with the stolen
Yes.
books, like, hey, yeah, these.
No, I shall simply
I found
say this.
these.
No, I shall
over
simply do
somewhere.
this. This is out of game, of course. Mike, I'm simply going to do this. I'm going to walk into that library. I'm going to go, my name is Gabriel Waterloo, Paladin, Town of Fallcrest, bada bada bada. I found these books. They would appear to be something you'd be interested in. I don't know if they were from here or wherever, but
Can paladins lie?
it's not. It's a white
Not
lie.
willingly.
Okay.
It's a white lie.
It's still a lie.
Yeah, a lie is a lie.
Fine, I shall say, came upon these books, and I know they're from the library.
There you go.
I was trying to be a little nicer about it, but I should be a little bit more blunt. I know they're from here. I know they're from here.
We
I
have
have them.
reason to
Do you want
believe
them
a
back?
stupid fucking stoner took them.
Yes. Dwarf who smokes the high mountain grass. If you know what I mean. But we should move on. So, all right, everybody's going to go to bed, I assume. We're just gonna hang out, get drunk, and go to bed.
I'm not.
Oh, on a side note, when are we gonna get our full plate armor?
We have our full.
We have
Oh, I
How
thought we
many
did. I was
spells
just
can I?
okay.
How many spells can I like copy down onto a different? How many?
1 an hour.
1 an hour. So
It's a
how much?
series of mental exercises that allows you to memorize a spell as a form of arcane energy. It's not like the
So
spells
it's
game
6 p.m. right now. What time does the temple open?
10 p.m.
Okay, so Waterloo would know
What
this.
was it,
So
10 p.m.?
Yep.
yeah, so you still get like fucking.
They like sleeping in. They stay up late. They burn the midnight oil.
Yeah, no. So yeah, you're gonna get a fair amount of spells out of this, Mike, and I don't feel guilty.
Fragrance of
Yes.
Afghanistan.
So Baba Jade shall stay up studying his spells.
Yes. How many? Wait. So how many is that? If it goes from 6 to 10, that's 12.
That's 6 hours, and then another 10 hours. So you get 16 spells.
Isn't it 12 hours and then another 4? Yeah, that's right. 16.
And on
I
the next
assume we're all-
station, we have him identify one of said items that we have obtained.
Yes.
He's gonna
Okay.
be too fucking tired to identify shit.
Too bad.
Yep.
He's gonna have to
That's it.
sleep all day. But
He's doing something before he goes to
Right.
bed.
okay. Well, anyways, I'm going to at this point. We need to set a guard for this evening.
I volunteer.
Okay, Lady J shall take first watch. I shall take second watch, beginning at 6 in the morning. So at around midnight, or yeah, no, let's see. You're
Can
gonna,
I not take a watch so I can just memorize?
you're just gonna be studying the whole time. That's why we're assigning separate watches. Because if we were to have you on watch, like an assassin would walk in, hey, how you doing? Just fine. Fucking copy.
Just like
He would just like stand behind you and fucking just like ready the perfect blow and chop off your fucking head. And you would be none the wiser.
And you wouldn't care.
Yeah, and you wouldn't care. You'd be like, I got the spell. So, yeah, no. So we'll keep some watches, and I assume we just kind of get drunk and we all go to sleep,
All right.
with the exception.
Choose 14 spells, but choose wisely.
16 spells, wasn't it?
Now 14 spells because Andrew already told you to identify that fucking armor. So you identify that armor.
I'll identify it.
Now he can do 16 spells.
Okay.
And you're
So-
doing the armor.
He has to sleep 8 hours to be able to do it, though.
You're gonna be tired as shit though at the end of that. Keep in mind.
Yeah, and so I'll just sleep for a day, and then I'll do the identifying. So
No, you will do the identifying, and then you will go to sleep.
I
Well, he
can't
can't
do it
identify without
I
sleep.
can't even do
Can't
it right
do
now
that
until I
shit.
sleep. So you'd have to force me to sleep first, which would make it so I'd lose like learning 8 spells.
That sounds good to me. You stole things.
I'm gonna be honest. That is a shitty trade for you guys.
No, we should probably, like, Andrew, I know you want to know what that armor does, but for all you know, that is like +1 ball warmth, okay?
I want that plus one
terrible
ball.
armor.
Thank you very much. Have you ever sat in a heated seat? Have you ever had warm balls while sitting in an
Do
uncomfortable
you know what
area?
it's like
With
to
the-
wash dishes on the daily,
That's enough for you to memorize all the spells and all the books. By the way.
get cold water on your nutsack? Do you know what it's like to have cold nuts for fun? I know what warm balls feels like. It's great. But it might not be that good for Corvus to have in combat, so you can fucking chill out.
No, it'll be
No, I
fantastic.
memorized-
It'll give me like
I
+2
didn't memorize
to
any of
relax.
the invisibility spells though, or any of the illusion spells, because I actually bought that book, so I'm not gonna.
Yep, it's still enough for you to learn all the spells in 3 of those books.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll learn all of them.
It's happy ending for everybody.
Except you
No,
made
it's
my
not. I still
character
don't know
stay
what
up for
the
like
armor
what, 16 hours? to-
Yeah,
Savage
the
Day is
right thing.
tired as shit and collapses into bed at 9 o'clock.
Okay. I'm going to return the books, and then I'm going to go to the Lizard Folk Embassy, and then I might make a stop at Ambermead's. We'll see.
I'll go
Okay,
along
so
with
I-
Gabriel.
So I
I'll
now
go with
have
Gabriel also.
So I now have all of the 2nd level
It's like not
evocation spells memorized, all of the 3rd level
You
enchantment
have everything
spells,
memorized that isn't what you
4th
bought.
level. Let's see.
Whatever
Okay.
you bought, you didn't buy, you know. Period.
Okay, so that's it. Okay, gotcha.
You know
Okay, so-
everything.
I guess we're here at the library first. Do I have to talk to the librarian, or can I just be like, yeah, these
Is
are
there
yours.
wait? Is there a library drop-off slot?
Yeah, pretty much. Is there like a place where I can be like, returns? Paul?
I think Paul wants beer back.
But yeah, that's a legit question. Just saying.
Alright, well then, fuck.
For saying?
Anyways,
Yeah.
is there a library drop slot at the library?
Fuck no.
I
You
didn't
probably
think
just
so.
leave them on the doorstep though.
Fine, since he passed out at 9, at 9:30, I will drop the books on the doorstep with a note that says, here is what was properly yours. Waterloo.
I wouldn't even sign your
Oh,
name.
wouldn't
Yeah,
even
I would
say
not.
that.
Fine.
No name.
They're just gonna like forget and just be like, okay, yeah, fine, whatever. We got the books back. I don't really care.
No, because if they decide to report it, that then goes against us because they have a
No, I know that. So like, don't sign your name. Just like give it back.
Fine,
You don't.
here is what was yours.
It's not a lie. You're just doing.
What is happening?
Just not. You're
I
intentionally
left
holding
the books on the front step of the library a half hour before they opened.
Matter. It's glassy.
Okay.
Alright, so you guys are just gonna fucking leave the books there like an abandoned child, you terrible, terrible people.
No,
Yes.
we're not going to just leave them there. We're going to leave them there and stand off to the side for a half hour out of
And-
an inconspicuous spot and just keep an eye on the books to make sure somebody that works there gets them.
One of the entering priests picks it up, goes to the contents real quick, thinks for a second, shrugs, and walks inside with them.
Alright.
Cool. All right, onward. To the Lizard Folk Embassy.
Dun 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 dun.
Do, dee, do, dee, do, 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 do.
I started
Oh, and
something.
by the way, I also took all the letters with me that Baba Jade had gone through.
That's a lot of fucking...
I have a Santa-ass sack on my fucking shoulder right now filled with letters.
One second, I gotta prepare the Lizard Folk Embassy.
Cool. Well, I don't think there's going to be any fighting, so you don't really have to if you don't want to.
Well, I wouldn't be preparing it if there wouldn't be.
God damn it!
I'll be right back.
So I'm not gonna be there for another engagement because
I'm going to be there for another engagement. Well, you're
Yeah,
the
pretty
dumbass
much.
who stayed up all night. I tried to get you to sleep, but no. Yeah.
Hey, would
Well,
you
to be
give up
fair-
that much?
Nope, try to get you to sleep. Nope. You
Who's
can-
actually
Those
going
are
with you guys to
fourth-
the Lizard Folk
Those are
Embassy?
fourth
it
level
is-
necromancer.
Jess.
Yeah, it's me, Jess, and Wes.
Those
Or,
are
Is
fourth
Yorick
level
coming?
necromancer spells. I can.
Actually, I would have
use
stayed
those
back
to,
with them, seeing as well, Kevin, who knows what he's doing right now, seeing as he disappeared. Tail left. So I'm going to be sitting
It's
back
gonna be
with
the three of us. We're split in half.
this, seeing as we are in imminent danger. Can't just leave one guy sleeping.
okay.
All right.
Let me know when combat starts so I can sit up.
All right. Well, now it's here, so you better start sitting up right the fuck now.
God damn it.
There are
Combat.
people shouting and kicking things around inside the Lizard Folk Embassy. One of them is waving a torch wildly.
Human
Slot
or
is
lizard
standing-
folk?
Obviously,
Those are
human.
people.
No, I mean like waving shit around.
People.
People.
Okay.
I assume those
Slot
are
is
folk-
standing at the door, shield drawn and sword drawn, and guarding the diplomats who hide cowering in the garden.
I'm going to charge up and kick the fucking door open. I'm going to go,
It's
what?
already wide open.
Okay, well then screw kicking the door open. I'm going to be, what are you doing?
They turn to face you, weapons readied. The fuck do you think we're doing? We're burning down the lizard's place.
You are screwing our only chance at peace.
Well,
If we
those-
go to war with the lizard folk now, they will crush us. Their numbers outnumber us severely. We have
Get in there with
one
the fucking stupid
chance.
lizards.
We have one chance for peace.
Why the fuck should I believe you?
I am Gabriel Waterloo, paladin from the town of Fallcrest, and I have reopened this embassy for chances of peace. And I am here today to tell you that if you harm any of them, we are all dead.
Never heard of you. The fuck are you talking about?
Can we, like, somebody run to the Church of Pelor and get some people and get
That'll
the
take
church?
longer than the actual fight will.
Oh, okay.
It'll take at least 20 minutes to get to the church, and combat takes turns in 6-second rounds.
Okay.
I am the man who reopened this embassy. This lizard folk who is the...
You reopen the fucking embassy? Get him! Roll for initiative.
Alright, it's fucking on. I'm gonna take some fucking heads today. I'm gonna detect
Never heard
all
of
of them
you.
as a free action, by the way. Plus
They
one.
all
if
seem to
that's
be
something.
neutral. One of them is actually good.
19 for me, by the way. So. It's mine's plus one.
Me and
I-
Jess suck.
Wait, don't I have initiative? What's my
I
initiative?
don't
One
know.
second.
Okay.
Roll initiative here.
Oh.
Good rolling, guys.
Thank you. I want natural ones for all the opposition. Do I recognize which one is a good one?
One of the warriors, the one in plate armor.
Which one is that? Can you ping him?
Probably the guy circled in red.
That guy?
He's the only one that appears to be in plate.
All right, so like, who's going for? Okay, I'm second.
Not
What?
your first.
Oh, could I like try to appeal to his sense of reason
Well,
before fight?
he is crazed as fuck, and he is not thinking about you right now.
Oh god, he's a fucking barbarian. God damn it. Oh, this is gonna be rough. All right, let's do it.
Hey, don't I have a plus something on my 20?
Teo, not Teo. Michael, now would be
What
an
is
excellent
it?
time to go get
I
something to
don't
drink
know.
because
Go
this
look
fight's
at
going to
your
take a
sheet.
while.
I don't know where to look.
Under
Yeah, go
knit,
get you some drink,
right
Mike.
next to wisdom.
I don't need anything.
Oh, it's plus 1.
He wants to know what happened.
Oop.
Okay.
Shit. Mine's technically 3.
Oh,
Yeah, mine is 19, so I'm going first, actually.
Yep, go ahead.
All right. What would trying to like do a diplomatic check or some shit? Would that be a standard action, free action, what?
Standard act. Actually, talking is a free action, so it'll be a free action.
Okay, so
Once you've wounded one of them, diplomacy is not going to work.
Yeah, I know. So that's why I'm going to say this. I'm going to say I am a paladin of Pelor. I am a holy man, and I'm coming to you with one last opportunity for peace. We are trying to resolve a peace amongst man and lizard folk, and we are making great headway towards this. I personally have a meeting with the leader of the lizard folk tribes. I have spoken with Ambermead, leader of the crusade against the lizard folk. I am trying to broker a peace. And if you lay harm upon me, a peace will be much more difficult to come upon.
Alright, make a diplomacy check.
Alright, so plus 13 on this shit. Come on, crit face. 30.
That's not enough to drop their attitudes from hostile to you right now to unfriendly. They're still attacking.
Oh, wow. They are pissed off.
They are pissed the fuck off.
Well, plus one of them's a barbarian is actually just screaming and essentially throwing a temper tantrum, but a lot more violent.
Alright, fine. I have a move action available still, yes?
And a standard action, yeah.
Standard. Okay, I'm going to move to here. I'm going to, I'm going to move to the doorway. Actually, no. How far can I move? Can I move over here next to Slan behind the desk?
It would take way too long, plus you'd be running through all three of them.
Okay.
You'd all get attacks of opportunity on you. You could do it, but it'd take 2 turns.
Okay. I'm going to tell Lady J that she should probably come move up next to me.
Okay.
It's not her turn yet.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just going to say that. I'm like, Lady J, I need you here beside me. So we can keep you out there, Andrew, to be able to shoot arrows in and not get, fucked up with. And I'm going to delay action.
Just swing at the person who comes for you?
Yeah, exactly. If anybody moves close, I'm going to take a shot at them. But, for now, I'm just going to, stand there and I'm going to, just kind of be, fucking ready to go.
The rogue sort of circles around and is looking for a good way to get a strike. She's standing below the staircase now.
Okay. I'm going to go take a piss really quick, so...
Alright.
If anything is needed for me... Just hold on a second.
Well, actually, you should probably make a strength check right now, given that one of the warriors is bull rushing you out the doorway.
Noted! So, what? Is it my mod?
Just roll 1d20 plus your strength modifier.
Okay, so... 1d20 plus 3... Shit.
That's not enough. He throws you out of the doorway and hurls you into the street with him, holding an arm to your neck. He can't actually make an attack action now, but the doorway is clear.
Fuck.
Rogue makes an action. Barbarian has to move as far as possible and attack. He can just reach Corvus, so he's going to do that.
Yep. All the bitches love me.
He misses. His great axe swings over your head as you duck, and he's still frothing at the mouth, though.
Jess, out of game, what spells do you have available?
One sec. Let me scroll down. I have,
Well, mind you can only have a certain amount per day, so...
Is that the water, though?
I have a magic weapon,
Yeah.
a summon monster, inflict moderate wounds, light virtue and resistance, and cure light wounds.
Okay.
Although any spell you cast is Cure Light Wounds. So.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can make any spell into a Cure Light Wound. So how many spells does she technically have, Paul?
She's got 3 first level spells available, so that's probably 2 Cure.
I have
That's
4.
probably 2 Inflict
first.
Light Wounds. Yeah, because you have a Domain spell.
Mm-hmm.
So you have 2 Inflict Light Wounds and a magic weapon, probably, is my guess.
A magic weapon, a summon monster.
Oh, well, in that case, only 1 Inflict Light Wounds, then.
Do I still get my delayed action? Can I, now hit this
You
motherfucker?
can attempt to hit him and he charges you.
And
Okay,
I
cool.
have an inflict moderate wounds.
Would we be able to go, back in time and...
It
you
should
know,
be Inflict Light Wounds, not Moderate Wounds. Moderate
could we
Wounds
be
is
able to
second
go
level
back
stuff.
in time, Paul, and so I can punch him, or try to hit him as he's charging me?
Yeah, but it's not going to interrupt his charge.
Okay, so that's what I really wanted
What
to
are you
know.
saying, Jess?
It was a level 2 spell.
18.
How do you have a level 2 spell when you're not level 3 yet?
I don't know.
I don't think you're supposed to have that, okay? It should be inflict light wounds, not inflict moderate.
Okay.
That's a hit on him. Roll for damage.
All right, cool. So, let's see here. 1d12 plus 1d6 plus 4. Hallelujah. So that's the d12. That's the d6. 12, 16.
Well, he's bleeding pretty bad now. Blood started coming out of everywhere.
I'm going to shout to the rest of his compatriots, do you really want this?
Hey, you just shanked Quentin!
Eat, shove me out. You know what? Fuck them. We're going to kill them all.
That's not your way, Paladin.
That's not my Paladin way, but that is Jake Frankfurt saying, these people won't respond to peace. So I'm going to speak softly and carry a big fucking great axe that I named Balto.
That's not what that...
How many times are you going to rename that fucking thing?
It is Balto. It's been Balto since day one.
No, it hasn't. It was the loo.
It was the loo, but I changed it to Balto.
It was the toilet.
It was the toilet, and now it is the wolf from the movie Balto.
Half wolf.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to go piss, so resolve
Alright,
more
well-
combat shit.
How far can the rogue move? Not far enough to not provoke attacks of opportunity, so she's going to stand at the doorway and ready a longsword. Actually, no, it's Corvus's turn first.
I don't think I have any choice but to fire on this fucker.
Yeah, he's right in your fucking face.
Shoot him in the face.
Miss.
That's a whip in your first attack. Remember rapid shot?
I know, I just rolled twice.
Oh, well, the second one's definitely a hit on him. Not like he's wearing heavy armor or anything. Oh, wait, he is wearing plate armor. But that's a hit for 10 damage. And he's hurting. He's hurting. Definitely hurting.
Gotta be.
That's all I'm going to say about that since I'm running out of descriptors.
Hurting.
How about the bolt pierce
Now
his
it's
shoulder?
Lady J's turn.
Oh snap! Something went wrong.
What happened?
His
My shit
cam
keeps
disappeared.
crashing.
Oh. I also see you rolled a natural 1.
So that's a mess, obviously.
It's a mess.
Yeah.
That's your turn. Gabriel Waddle, you're up.
Okay. So what did I miss really quick, Paul? Can you just, like, give me an insight?
Hit on Corvus. Actually, let me roll for Slann real quick. Yep, Slann's initiative is not exactly fantastic.
Okay. So who hit Corvus? Who did Corvus hit? Is this guy in front of me dead?
No. He's just bleeding very badly.
Okay, did Corvus hit him or did he hit the barbarian?
They both hit you. I'm sorry, they both
I
hit
the
each
guy
other.
right in front of me.
Okay. Alright then, I'm gonna take another whack at the guy in front of me.
It's Lady J's turn, bro.
Lady J made her actions. She's done.
Yeah, I'm done.
Yeah,
I
that's
missed.
my turn.
I would have to DC doing that, sorry.
So D20 plus 5 again. 23 on that guy. Hit.
That's definitely a hit on him.
Okay, cool. So D12, D6, add 4. 16 again.
You hew him, have his arms both fall off, and he sort of looks at them for a second like, okay, you win. Then he falls over dead.
Alright, I'm gonna kick his corpse over. Can I still move at this point?
Not after attacking.
Okay, cool. Alright. I'm gonna kick his body over and I'm gonna stare menacingly at the rest of them.
Is that an intimidate?
That's not an intimidate, that's just a fucking...
You fucking killed Quentin! What the
Alright.
fuck?
Pelor abides.
That's supposed to be the dude abides.
Yeah, pretty much.
She's gonna move to here and attempt to attack Lady J. Because she's a hoe, she misses.
Yay!
Fuck that hoe.
I don't understand
weave is
why
not
they're so
appropriate.
surprised that they're getting killed when they instantiated the
Because
flood.
there's 5 of them and 3 of.
They
Waterloo
clearly have
stuff.
not met the Waterloo yet.
That's why they said they'd never heard of you.
Yeah, no shit. And it's too bad for them. Gonna make this face. Oh yeah. I hate taking innocent lives, but if they're gonna be dicks about it.
Not really innocent.
Yeah, they're not technically innocent. Maybe misguided.
The warrior's turn who would be is dead.
Oh, question. Do the guards hear what commotion's happening,
Next
or do they not
patrol's
care?
3 minutes.
Okay.
Plus, they
So
don't roam around the lizard embassy. Next rogue is going to move forward and attempt to stab you with her short sword. And that's definitely a miss with a 1.
These
Stab-
rogues, what are they doing? Who
stab me,
trains these people?
who are they trying to stab?
Are they just
like-
Are they just like fucking like
Tails
slashing
been
in the
putting
air
out the fucking
wildly?
face. Are you crazy?
Teo's been doing pretty good, actually. Well,
Yeah, I don't know where your crackhead assumptions of Teo hasn't been hitting shit. Teo's been doing a lot of damage.
I know, I just like to bust his balls.
Slan roars and charges across the room. His sword is beginning to start to glow from the hilltop.
I'm gonna, as a free action, I'm going to feel pride.
Of course, it's glowing actually with a sort of brackish light.
It doesn't matter. I'm proud as fuck right now. This is the man that I healed and freed, and we're in danger, and he's running to come kick ass, and I'm just so proud right now.
Warrior
Makes you
swings
wonder
at
what
you.
would have
What's your
happened
AC?
if we'd left all of them alive.
Andrew, what's your AC?
21.
I didn't have that many healing
You
spells.
somehow managed to barely sidestep the great axe being swung at you by a furious and insane warrior.
Barbarian.
Well, warrior describes a fighter, barbarian, ranger, or paladin, Michael.
Oh, just
Alright, well, warrior's taking his turn, Slan's taking his turn. This rogue is starting to understand the writing on the wall and begins to fucking run away.
So it's my turn.
Yep.
shoot him in the back.
I'm killing the person in front of me still.
I think you would get a bonus though to the person
That's a
who
miss.
shoot in the
I'm
back.
shooting the person in front of me because he's a danger to me.
Okay.
That is definitely a hit.
Okay, so 17 miss, but 24 hit. Noted.
He staggers and falls over, blood pouring out of everywhere.
Is he dead or is he
He's
like?
taking critical damage to the entire body.
Okay.
So that means he's fine.
He's dead.
Yeah.
He
Well,
is very dead.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Lady J, you're up.
Okay.
I don't think you're adding your strength bonus.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know. Okay. So
It
what?
should be automatically added.
Plus 4.
Oh, it's +4. So I have +5 technically.
Yeah. So
Yep.
15.
Oh.
That's a hit, actually.
Okay.
Equal or exceed.
Okay. Sweet. And then I do my +4. Yeah.
She's a bleeding. She's a bleeding.
Good. Very
Not
good.
dying. She's sort of stuttering as you punctured a lung at this point.
She's gasping on her own blood.
Gabriel, you're up.
Cool. I'm gonna. Can I move over here to this bitch?
You can, but that'll provoke an attack of opportunity from the rogue.
What
Lady-
about? No. Okay, I'd have to go. Okay, fuck it. I'm gonna attack the one that she just fucked up. I'm on top of the dead body right now.
Alright, I'll push him aside.
Thank you. I'm underneath the dead bodies token. I'm gonna roll here. D20 plus 5.
That's a hit.
Cool.
Head
So-
goes flying.
All right.
Anything you roll will kill her. She's at 1.
Gotcha. Okay.
Well, it's...
I'm going
Go,
to use
Rogue.
this as a moment to turn back and look at the one who's running and say, I offered you peace.
They're still
Yeah.
alive.
Their blood.
that's a 20 on Lady J.
What?
Lady
20
got crit.
Yeah, you just got
Shit.
crit again. Jess, getting crit all the time.
11 damage.
That hurt, but not that bad.
Yeah.
She just fucking took a dagger and stuck that in your chin.
No, you missed it, Mike. Like, actually,
She got
The
crit by
damage-
the chain demon.
yeah, we fought a chain demon, and she got crit so bad her stomach was fucking spilling out.
Yeah.
She got one shot,
Like,
I think.
if there were not 3 paladins there, or 4 paladins there to heal her, she would have fucking died.
I would have.
Alright, well, Slan's turn now, and he finishes his battle cry, and Draconic and slams down his black blade onto the rogue's face.
Come on, Slan.
And that's a 19, which is a critical with a longsword.
That's my boy. That's my boy,
8
Slan.
plus 8 plus 2d6 plus 3.
Holy shit.
Oh, that's my boy, Slan.
Dude, this guy is more fucking powerful than you.
Her body
man.
enervates as the life is drained out of it by his blade.
Wait,
And
this
she
is
collapses into a pile of dust.
How did this guy become a badass in like 2 days? What the hell?
Because remember, he was sleeping in the fire.
What?
He was one of the ones who was asleep in the fire, Mike. And
That
then
doesn't mean
we
anything.
tied them up.
Yeah, but how does he become a badass in 2
Because
days?
we didn't have to fight him, so he could have been an extreme badass then. We just didn't actually have to fight him because he was tied up. He was a badass the whole time. We just didn't have to deal with that bullshit while we were fighting.
Or maybe he had some sort of spiritual quest, given that he just demonstrated fucking religious level abilities that you've never seen from him before.
Exactly. Maybe a certain person whose name might rhyme with fucking Schmatterschmoo fucking inspired
Well, that's
that
definitely not a paladin ability.
No, if only you could inspire yourself to be that powerful.
Also, his blade is now
Motherfucker
glow.
fucked 2 people the
Oh.
fuck up.
His blade glowing
I
white.
killed 2 people, Mike. Fuck off.
Oh.
He reaches over and taps Lady
I killed
J
2
gently
people. You
with
couldn't
his
even
blade.
copy a book in front of a fucking
He'll,
librarian. Get the fuck out,
How much
Mike.
damage did you do? He did 30 damage. You heal for 30 points of damage, Lady J.
Sweet.
Wow,
That Slan is the shit.
The light drains out of his blade and onto whatever wounds you currently have, which you no longer have.
what the hell?
Respect the Slan.
I
He flicks
do.
his sword and sheaths it.
He could have killed all of them by
That's
himself.
I'm gonna give Slan a hearty handshake and say, that's my boy.
Dude, he could have killed all of them by himself. Like,
He just rolled a critical, dude.
Yeah, he did roll.
Yeah, that's all that was.
yeah, but like, that's
He went off in one turn. It happens. You got to remember, if I would have rolled a crit, that means 2d12 plus 6 plus 4
Times 2.
times 2.
Yeah.
Actually, no, 3d12 because it's a great axe.
I
I
guess
could-
the life strike did pretty well then.
Yeah, Life Strike was awesome. So yes, I'm going
Shame for
to,
the
at
life,
this
dude.
point, I'm going to kick the bodies aside and I'm going to walk up to Slan.
Is
gonna
there
shake
anything
his-
notable on them that we might want?
Corvus,
Be busy searching the bodies.
yeah, Corvus can loot the bodies. I'm going to do the talking.
is that one lady far enough away now that she can't be hurt?
Yeah, she's run. She's
Yeah,
just
she's
a
gone,
fucking
gone.
dead out run. There's no way you're gonna
Actually,
catch
her
her.
move was after mine, so she's technically still right there.
Actually, yeah, no, with Andrew's fucking shoot ability, she might still be in range.
Go for it and take a shot then. It's gonna be at -6 though because she's at least 5 range increments out.
But no, is he using his crossbow or his longbow?
Longbow.
Oh, well,
Yeah,
yeah,
it's -4 because she's 4 range increments out.
okay. Crit roll. Crit roll.
Oh.
The shot goes wide, clattering into the buildings
Miss.
and being harmless.
My thing takes a second to like, yeah.
Michael could have hit her with an acid arrow from the wand.
Oh, well.
Too bad his dumbass was passed out asleep.
Hey, I learned a crap ton of
Hey,
stuff.
hey, I don't give a fuck. Slan, was any damage
You
done
will when I can
to
teach
the
them to you.
dignitaries?
No, got them safe to the back of the building.
Is Slan hurt?
Not particularly, but he does seem to be pretty winded. He
Why
just
the hell-
ran. He just ran 90 feet in plate armor.
Gotcha. Alright. Well, the voice you did it, and I didn't know if he was hurt or not. I give him a strong pat on the shoulder and say, I'm proud of you. You did
This is
your
gonna be
job
trouble.
well.
Bunch of dead humans in the emissary doorstep.
Yes. I will clear this up with the guard. Don't you
Sure hope
worry.
you do. We're going to get kicked out of town again in the next 15 minutes.
These bodies were all my fault. So I will...
Except for that one. Points at the pile of ash on the ground. I don't think they'll recognize that one.
I'll cover for you. And I give him a wink. And I'm going to use this now. I'm going to walk up to... who is the eldest
Approaching guards.
of the emissary? I thought the guards were still a few minutes off, so
They're another minute or two off. Sealock is standing in the back.
I say, Sealock, we don't have much time. Are you okay? I ask him first if he's just,
Not wounded.
I apologize for them.
Nothing but our pride.
Hopefully humans will soon learn that cooperation should be the thing. I apologize on the behalf of my kind for the actions befallen you
The way things around here have been going, you'll probably have a better time with You'll probably have a better time with Calibog than these humans.
Let out like a deep sigh, just like a motherfucker. Can't people learn? Why can't we all just get along?
From womb to tomb, we go through combat.
Yeah, no shit.
Such is the way.
I'm going to ask him. I don't have much time. There will be talks after I speak with the guards, because obviously this is going to raise a scene soon, but I need to ask you now in case this is not a possibility in a few minutes. What do you know of Tobias Ambermead? And I'm also going to, at this point, deliver the letters and just be like, by the way, here are the letters that was taken from your embassy. I hope all this information is relevant.
MotorTrend asked drivers to take the EcoBoost challenge.
He's a village burner and an egg breaker. What else do you need to know about him?
Do you know any secrets about Ambermead? Anything that Ambermead wouldn't want to get out but might be known amongst your kind?
Not particularly in the fact that he raids and burns villages, or sends people out to raid and burn villages. He never does it himself.
Noted. I have a few more
That's all common knowledge around here, I'd bet.
Okay. I have a few more questions for him. How much time do I have till the guards arrive?
Probably a minute and a half. Corvus can see them running, but it's going to be a while.
Right. Okay. We do know that there was much imported iron and other things to make weaponry.
Calibog is ramping up industrial production. It's not that interesting else. I thought I told you.
I had known that.
Slipped my mind.
But these are facts that we have read, and I simply wanted to know the reasons. I don't distrust you. I simply needed an explanation.
Calibog has been ramping up industrial production of a small city. Or he's been trying to create a small city. It's not a way to be in cities.
I guess I'm going to be able to have for this guy is going to be, how did Calibog come to lead the lizard folk in this endeavor?
He killed the 5 warlords of the last 5 tribes in single combat. At the same time.
Not a man to be trifled.
Fuck! Them rolls so good. Oh god. Fuck. Gabriel Waterloo is kind of speechless right now.
I would not believe it had I not seen it myself. Crazy motherfucker, that one.
Does Calibog seek peace? Is there any form of resolution with Calibog?
He seeks an advancement of the lizard folk, whatever that will take. That's the impression I get from him, anyway. He might have his own agenda. He wouldn't tell us.
I see.
You got another 30 seconds. Make him good.
Well, no, I can talk to him after I deal with the guards. So.
Slan will step back inside and go deal with the diplomats.
At this point, yeah, no, I'm just going to shake his hand or... Okay, can I just, learn what is the great, handshake kind of respect sign for lizard folk?
No, you don't have that knowledge. You probably have to ask Baba today.
Could I just ask the lizard folk?
You don't really have time at this period in time to
explain. I have 30 seconds. It can be like, how do I show you the most respect possible in your society?
Well, I mean, a bow always helps.
Thank you very much. and I bow as deeply as humanly possible. Practically sucking my own D at this point.
Cheese wheel.
Yep, and I go out the front door to deal with the guards. Balto is on my back, and
What the fuck are you doing over here, laddie?
I am detecting evil, by the way, so is any of them...
The guard is probably neutral good or lawful good. You can't tell, but his soul is unstained.
Yeah, true. I say...
There's 4 fucking dead people here. If you count a pile of that as a dead person.
Yes. These people were attacking the Lizard Embassy, and a friend of mine...
Well, I don't like the lizards much, but I can tell you that's illegal.
Yes. I did as much as humanly possible within my rights as a paladin to make them back down, but they would not see fit.
He's still kind of staring at the bodies and only really half paying attention to you, by the way.
You should introduce yourself, Jake.
My name is Gabriel Waterloo, paladin from the town of Fallcrest.
And, I'm Nestor. Why does it matter? There are 3 dead people here.
Nestor, these people would not see
No,
the
she's
reason.
going to be busy this week.
I'm gonna like be in Nestor's face so he can't really pay attention to the bodies. Like I'm just gonna move up like really close to Nestor, so it's like he's gonna try to be looking at bodies, but Waterloo is just gonna be in that visual frame.
Can't see past that cheese man.
Can't
He's kind
see.
of short as fuck, though. He's a dwarf. I
Okay,
guess it wasn't obvious by the portrait.
gotcha. All right, so I'll just move my guy here. Listen, Nestor. These
How the
people,
fuck did you ash him anyway?
you'd have to ask my friend Slon about that.
Maybe I will, but not now is not the time. What do you want? How can you explain this?
They were assaulting the Lizard Embassy, and I came here on a mission of peace to seek information from the Lizard Council. And these men were inside, waving torches and attempting to kill them. Slon, to his best of abilities, was protecting the members of the embassy who are hiding in the back. They are old men who are not capable of defending themselves properly. They mean no harm, and they are here on a mission of peace.
Well, I trust you, and I don't think fighting them is going to be the best way to go, but still, there are 3 dead people here.
I gave them my name, my title, and my position. I'm a paladin of Pelor.
You're going to have to make a diplomacy check to get him to not have to take one of you guys into the station, at least.
Gotcha. Okay, so
No, I can go.
D20 plus 3.
The Church of Pelor would probably spring Lady J or Gabriel anyway.
Okay, so D20 plus 13, 29.
We still send Jake?
Don't touch any of these.
I'm gonna put my hand.
Guard
on
will need to see them. They'll want to be buried at their possessions.
Yes, I'm gonna put my hand on his shoulder. I'm gonna say, "You can trust me. I'm a paladin of Pelor."
We're also going to need to talk to Slon, I guess, but he's not going to need to come back to the station with us. Is he in there?
Yes, he is.
Can
However,
you go
his
get him then?
common is quite poor, and so as someone who is a friend of him and trusts him inexplicably, I wish to be with you for the questioning, so I can help Slon with his words.
Or just have Corvus there who can translate his straight draconic words.
But you dumb motherfucker, Corvus, he might not say the right shit, so Gabriel Waterloo will pretty it the fuck up. Cough. Out of character. Cough.
I trust him enough.
Corvus can also be there. He speaks Draconic.
1 second. Oi, Nestor, what the fuck happened over here? I don't know, they got in a fight and trying to burn down the lizard's place. This here high and mighty paladin came in and stopped them.
Gabriel Waterloo, town of Fallcrest.
Sir, I don't need to know where you came from. I just need to know why there are 3 dead people here.
They were attempting to assault the lizards, and I am attempting to broker a peace. I offered
Fair
them
enough.
peace, and they raised their arms against me and my friends, and I gestured to Corvus and Lady J.
Nestor gestures. Why don't you go get your friend out of the back then?
Of course. And I go up to Slan, and I'm going to say, Slan?
Corvus and Lady J are kind of just quietly chilling with the guards out front.
Attempting not to make out because they're like, baby, you were so good in that fight. No, baby, you were better. Oh, you were so much better. Oh, I love you. I love you more. I love you most. That's
it's like 11 at this point.
Yeah.
Sad thing is that happens in the RL.
I did that. Okay.
You have fights to the death often?
Yep. She loses.
Andrew goes to Costco and he just fucking DDTs people into the fucking tile floor and is just like, I get the first place in line. My initiative was higher.
We're fighting over food samples.
Wah! Suplex!
Yeah.
Rey Mysterio, you!
I walk
put
up
them
to
in the full
Slan.
Nelson. They're like, oh, this is an illegal move.
Stop! You're hurting me, you short woman.
I talk to Slan and I say, Slan, the guards would like to speak to you. I assure you, nothing bad will befall you, my friend. You have the protection of Pelor on your side.
Can't assure shit about that, by the way.
Very Kedest watches over me and he guides me. But I'm sure Pelor watches me too.
I say, okay, let's go, my friend. We're going to walk out, stride in step.
Hand in hand, skipping.
Pretty much. I'm so proud of him. Yeah, if I didn't mention before, there was a tear in the eye for pride.
When he smote living. That ability is totally not evil, I swear.
Hey.
Oh, you, Slan? How the hell did you vape this guy? I stabbed him. With a sword.
How can you...
And she exploded.
That's my boy.
I stabbed him and it exploded.
You have to do the sound effect.
This goes back on and forth for a while because Slan is doing things in very short, clear words and not really offering much up to the police officer, but they don't seem particularly upset at him because his sword doesn't even have any blood on it, so they don't think that he actually did anything. In fact, you get the impression that
Can I roll a knowledge check for exactly what Slan is to like kind of explain it better to the guard?
All right.
So what would that be? That would be religious.
Untrained, religion, or arcana. Either one will work.
Okay, so my religion knowledge is... Okay,
I mean, Lady J could do the same thing theoretically. She actually is trained in knowledge religion.
Yes, I am. You want me to roll for it?
We should both roll for it, Lady J.
What would my die be?
Check your sheet.
I don't know how to figure that out. I have a +5.
Calculates it here. Knowledge. This is Baba Jedi, so that would not know it.
Do you look at mine?
Normally when I do
you don't have any knowledge in religion, just in history. It looks like.
Yeah, I have a lot of history.
I rolled a 15, if that works.
Slan is a champion, presumably of the god Very Kedest, life and death, and this allows him to act essentially in his god's favor. It's like a cleric, but more militant, but not exactly the same way a paladin is.
Got you.
It's a militant branch of a church's religion.
Gotcha. Okay, so
Except there's no organized religion.
I'm going to explain that to the guards, essentially. With I'm gonna.
Oh, he's a holy man then.
I'm gonna clean it up a little bit and say yes, he is a man of the cloth. He is holy.
So it looks like a man of metal more to me, honestly.
He did this in defense of those who want peace, and this was only at my beckoning for his help. Slan is a friend. I will say this now, and I'm going to step in front of Slan and, in between the guards and stuff.
I don't know. I don't think he actually...
Any man who is an enemy of Slan is an enemy of mine.
Well, I'm not necessarily his enemy.
Hey, you don't have to let it go off.
Oh, fuck off, Mike. I got this. Don't worry. Trust me. And I say...
Sir, we're not upset at him in any way. These people...
I understand.
Look, that looks like a lit fucking torch, even though she's dead. He's acting in defense. In fact, that... Tell you
I
what.
understand this.
He leans forward a little. 10 GP, and the promise this will never even make it to the court books.
I'm going to look at Corvus. I'm going to give him a look that says, 10 GP cool, keeper of the books.
Aren't I the keeper of the books?
All right. You know, you are the secretary. You do all the reading that we can't read. You are the reader of what can't be read by...
Read.
Yes.
Red.
No, rid.
I know you stumble over words, but that's just ridiculous.
Yes. I'm pretty drunk, Paul.
I read that book so
I'm
hard.
tired and I'm sick, but I'm still preparing here, so...
Yes. Okay, so yeah. We agree. We give him the 10 GP.
All right. Sorry for taking bribes, sir, but I really do not want to have to stand in front of a judge for 3 hours and say, "Yes, sir, I saw the bodies, sir." I'm going to make sure.
I understand. These people were enemies of peace.
I want to make sure at least 75% of this goes towards the local, the new orphanage when it's constructed.
I shake his hand and I say, "Thank you very much, sir." And
all right, we'll send Noshi down here with his assistants. We'll have this cleaned up within a couple hours, and this never happened.
Excellent.
So you can't loot the bodies?
Don't touch the bodies.
Nope, we can't loot the bodies. And
why would they bury them with their possessions? It seems silly.
Most of it's going to go to the city fund anyway.
Yeah. So.
But they'll be buried with their clothes on, obviously, and with whatever money they have for the ferryman.
Yes.
You know, take them over the river Styx.
Yes.
Yeah, that whole thing. So, okay, so I'm going to go back inside. I'm going to talk... actually, no, I really don't have any more questions. Can anybody think of any questions I would have for the leader of the Lizard Folk Embassy? Because I kind of forgot some because I'm a little drunk.
Sealock?
Sealock, yes.
Aren't we sure to even ask about Amberbean?
Yeah, I already did do that.
He already did.
He's an egg breaker and he burns villages. An egg breaker's pretty far up there in list of oaths that lizard folk
we
use.
We should ask him to.
That's what it means is child.
We should ask him to confirm the amount of lizard folk in the area.
Oh, good call.
Thank you. Because we have an idea.
So I'm going to ask Sealock, how numbers the lizard folk in the area?
Unless new lizard folk have been born in the last 6 months I've been away, I would say 632.
Do you know the numbers who assemble outside Saltmarsh for war?
I would say on average about 400 of them are ready for war at any point in time, but you must understand every single one of us is trained from birth for combat.
I understand that completely. I am simply trying to understand numbers.
I would also estimate that there are another 400 kobold slaves brought by the Black Scale tribe.
Understood. Last but not least, can you give me every bit of background detail on this Calbog? Where he's from, what makes him tick?
Calabog?
Yes.
From the southern jungles of Jidi, where only poison lurks.
Yes.
He is a member of the Poison Dusk. Or so I believe. He looks almost nothing like them, to be honest. Of course, it could be that he's lying. He worked for a brief time as an assassin for the Red Knives gang, I think.
I know someone of the Red Knives. I will have to ask them questions later. Go on, Sealock.
He left under unknown circumstances, I did not ask, and was struck with a vision from the gods of the... No way to describe this in common. From the small gods, from the many gods, the numerous bestial races, you might say. They filled him with purpose and direction. And then he came and declared himself leader of all the many lizard folk tribes. The current warlords objected, so he killed them. Now he leads uncontested.
Ask him how he killed them.
Now, I'm pretty sure I get the fucking idea how he killed them. It was 5-on-1, and he fucking won, so he...
No, like, what did he use? Like, we should know.
Okay.
You're trying to ask him, like, if
idea.
he can give you a vague...
The blades of life and death I haven't seen them myself, but they are powerful artifacts of very Kidest, and perhaps his only physical manifestation on this plane. You would have to ask someone more learned than I.
I ask what he knows of Barry Kedist.
From cradle to grave, from womb to tomb, from egg to marsh.
I understand.
He guards us when we are born, and he watches over us when we die. He guides us to the afterlife.
Understood.
He was a very hostile little man, and he was alive.
I have another question that we should ask, and it should be, if we're trying to find peace for the lizard folk, do they have a habitat in mind where they would mind colonizing in peace?
Good call.
Anywhere along the Kingfish River would probably be good, because lizard folk must live near water.
Yeah.
I think
Here,
we put them away from water.
he gestures around in Saltmarsh would be ideal, but that is not an option.
Is the okay? Just like more, Paul. Like, I mean, I feel like I would understand like how general, like the country would work. Is that river occupied with like human farmers and shit?
About up to a mile outside of Saltmarsh, yes, but after that, it's almost all huge, wide, expansive marsh.
Okay, so it would be pretty easy for us to keep our farms, but at the same time, give them that
Yes,
land.
but the problem is, of course, what you've learned from Tobias Andermead is they plan to expand and expand because they want Saltmarsh to be a metropolis rather than a small town in the back ass of nowhere.
Yes, but we can always expand to the north and around that, and they can always expand to the south and around that, but that's just me.
Well, we'll have to argue that with the mayor.
We'll have to argue that with Ambermead, because Ambermead's the one leading the charge.
He's leading the combat. He is the lord of...
He is the one dealing with that. I mean, we can argue that with the mayor.
Expansion forces are guarded by, are led by the mayor.
The mayor was on our side.
The mayor would be on our side, but like honestly, I feel like Ambermead, because he's a noble and he's.
I'll let you guys get a drink while I discuss this, okay?
Okay.
Drink while you guys.
I agree with you, Jake, 100%. But I'm seriously saying.
No, I mean I'm gonna try to get the mayor on our side. Like that's my plan, to get the mayor on our side, but like. Out of game, of course, like realistically, I expect the mayor eventually to say, these are people I barely know, and this is in Ambermead, one of the many noble families who reside in this town, and the Ambermeads, like basically his allegiances are going to be with those who he's known much longer. And it's just, and if he trusts somebody to fucking like, lead a thing against a mighty menace to the population, then that means he's eventually going to fall back to that guy. So if we're going to make any headway with this problem, like any serious headway, we need to change Ambermead's mind, because I feel the mayor will be a lot easier to sway than Ambermead, because he has a fucking zealous hatred of these fucking lizard folk.
Okay, well, I think my character, because I have a +5 for history, I think I have to read newspapers and go to the library and read not only about the history and the layout of this town.
I can tell you everything about it.
Okay, but Ambermead's genealogy to see if I can get any.
Verakita speaks with a Cockney accent, although none of you have actually been subjected to his visions.
Yes.
So yes, for my character to do that.
What are you doing?
She wants to go and just, like, research the general history.
Of who?
Of the entire town, particularly the Ambermeads.
You could, but you need to go to the Temple of Bakab for that.
Okay, so she's going to go do that shit.
No, I already know most of it.
You could definitely go and help her. You'd be able to provide a pretty hefty bonus to her history check.
Yeah.
Okay, so I say, from here, we return to the inn, we send Baba Jade when he wakes up. So I'm going to assume he wakes up at about 3 in the afternoon, 6 hours of sleep.
4. Yeah.
3 or 4. So we'll say 3. He is going to go with her to the library. They're going to do their research. I'm going to congratulate Slan for a job well done, shake Sealock's hand, and wish for a peaceful resolution, and then head back with Corvus to the bar. And I'm going to say, we need some fucking drinks, bro, after that shit.
Works for me.
All right, cool.
Okay.
Well played, Jess.
Thank you.
Good questions, too.
Yes.
You nearly blindsided me on some of those.
Mm-hmm.
I'm too tired to think of good things right now.
Don't even go there, Jude. Maddie woke up at 7:45 this morning.
Yeah, I've been up since 4. I actually need
I mean,
to get
7:45 is
to bed.
actually after our school start time.
Yeah, but I didn't go to bed till 4.
All right, so really quick, Wes and Mike, how much longer do you think you have in the tank to stay up and play this game?
Like 10 seconds.
Gotcha. Okay, so
I'm pretty tired. I've been up since I think 2:30, maybe 3.
okay.
Or no, like I went to bed at 2:30, maybe 3 last night because I was finishing something. But yeah.
No, I mean, if you guys need to go to bed, that's fine. We'll just kind of like play your characters in place.
I mean, you're just gonna be doing a bunch of management crap at this point, right?
Yeah, no, at this point, I think we're doing pretty much a lot of management stuff. It depends on how much longer Paul wants to go. We can go do the meeting with Calbog. But
No, I'm gonna wait until we have at least more people, at least half the party here to do the meeting with Calabog, since that's actually pretty plot important.
okay, cool.
Half the party, then.
So now once you lose me and Mike, though.
That's not half the party. Half the party is 3. We have 6 people. Aha.
Yeah,
No,
but
I'm fucking off.
at the same time, though, I think it would be, no.
It's very plot important, so...
Yeah, it's very plot important. I think they'd want to be there because it's like it's going to be a huge thing. So, shit. One more thing, really quick. Let's just say we totally forgot about all this because this is something I mentioned earlier to Andrew, like kind of in private and Jess. So that curio shop, like where all the wands are.
Mm-hmm.
How much is a wand of light healing?
We'd have to check. Give me a second.
That's fine.
It's under the 5,000 GP limit, though, so you should be able to find it at least.
Okay.
It wouldn't take that much. Cure light wounds or cure moderate wounds?
Moderate.
Moderate, just to know how much it costs, but light.
4,500 GP for moderate, 750 GP for light.
How much do we have in the party fund, Andrew?
888.
Fuck. All right. Well, I guess.
Can we do any... Sorry.
Okay. Quick questions, really quick to Paul. Hey, who can use a wand? Is it someone who's specifically trained in magic, or
Anybody who's trained in magic, and Teo because he has use magic device.
I have a question, too. Is there any odd jobs around the town that we could do to get some extra
None that
money?
would pay you enough for it to matter.
By the way,
Okay.
I do actually have use magic device.
Oh, you do? You're trained to use magic device? I didn't even know Rangers could have use magic device.
Ain't that some shit?
You'd need to roll for it, and it'd be pretty high DC, but you could do it.
Okay, so so just like really quick.
Use magic device isn't even a class skill for Rangers.
Actually, yeah, I get +4 in use magic device because it's charisma.
You're not trained in it, so you can't do it, though.
Yeah, you have to be trained
I have
first.
to be trained. Okay.
It's trained only.
Actually, yeah, no, I'm trained in it.
How the fuck are you trained in use magic device?
It's a class skill. I didn't put any points into it, but I
For paladins? What
Yeah.
the fuck?
Ain't that a bitch and a half?
Yeah, Rangers aren't trained in it, so I'm pretty sure that Andrew isn't trained in it.
But here, yeah, I can link
He
you
has
my
no
sheet.
ranks in it.
I'll link you my sheet just to like make sure
Use
that
magic device is not a class skill for a paladin.
No,
Class
it's
skills are
not.
concentration, craft, diplomacy.
Really? Because it was
animal,
like-
heal, wisdom. Sorry, heal, knowledge, profession, ride, and sense motive.
Okay.
Use
All right,
magic device is a
it's
class skill only
checked
for rogues.
under my shit. Okay. Okay. Cool.
That means it's a cross-class skill.
Gotcha. Okay.
Alright, so I'm off to bed. I gotta get to bed.
All right.
I gotta
No.
get-
Yeah, the
Nice.
only one in your party trained in it is Teo.
Okay. So the only person who could ever use that wand would be Teo.
Teo, Jess, or Mike
Mike?
would all be able to use it.
Okay. All right. So now I'm
Why would we? Is it really worth
Magic,
blowing
even
that
though
much
it's
money?
clerical magic, you'd still be able to use it in the same way that you could run any program as long as you know how to boot a computer.
Yeah. Here's the whole point in buying that wand is so Jess has a lot of spells at her disposal that will be like really useful for us for combat. And if she has to burn those strictly for healing, we're screwing ourselves over slightly in combat. And B, I'm assuming, Paul, it starts with 50 charges.
Yes.
Okay.
You're buying a brand new one. So
Yeah,
it
so
starts.
a brand new one with 50 charges. So we could have that healing that we need without having to make our cleric burn it on like worthless, just like, or not worthless, but like using healing spells when we could have more useful spells at our disposal.
Yeah, like summoning a monster.
Summoning a monster, fucking making somebody stronger. She's a healing and protection person. Or not protection, strength. So, there are some pretty cool spells that come in the strength category. So, like, I think it would put our party fund at pretty low. But...
Do you want me to have it, Jake?
Well, it would be something that, like, someone would carry into battle, but it would be something that, like, as a free action, I throw the wand to so-and-so,
Mm-hmm.
Like, the wand is going to be available or there to use, like, after fights to heal up and fucking shit like that if we're going to keep doing some crazy fighting and shit.
Right.
I think...
Although, realistically, is there any, like, fight where we'd have to do, like, 3 of those encounters? Like, I mean...
You can heal up between encounters and not have to wait a week for you to heal.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, exactly. Like, we could go raid someplace, or we don't know what situations we're going to end up in, so I think for, like, the side of, erring on the side of caution, here's what we're going to lose. We're going to lose the ability to purchase a establishment for the Waterloo and Sarian Company. We're going to lose that. What we're going to gain is the ability to go into any conflict, fight, find out there's more fighting to do, and instead of going, oh shit, well we need to back off for a week and come back because we're pretty fucked up from this fight, we can just take 20, heal the fuck out of ourselves, and then continue said fight, and then be able to finish shit up on the spot. And not be able to, like, give time for reinforcements to come, other bad things to happen.
If you buy, like, a really expensive item, though, before you secure, like, a building to start generating, like, a steady flow of income by getting more and more jobs. Because, I mean, right now, no one's going to hire you because, like, no one knows where the hell we are.
See,
so maybe, like...
that's where I'm against you, because you just weren't here for this, Mike, so it's not even, like, a slap in the face. It's, characters thus far, actually, like, the people who were burning down the Lizard Folk Embassy didn't know who we were. But a lot of other people do know who Gabriel Waterloo and a few others are, simply A, because I introduce the fuck out of myself every time humanly possible. And B, more importantly, we've done 2 very big things right now. We've done significant damage to a Lizard Folk thing.
Raiding encampment.
Yeah, we raided a orphanage which was sacrificing children, which is spreading as news across the town that this, orphanage was actually sacrificing children, and who put a stop to all this? Waterloo and Sarian and Company put a stop to all that. And then from there, the final thing that we actually, because there was a third thing that we've done, we have been doing a lot to promote peace between lizard folk and man. So currently, I mean, like, we're not, like, super well known, but there are a lot of people who...
Anybody who is a worshiper of the Church of Pelor has heard of you.
Yes,
and Pelor's worshippers are around 30% of this town, which is a pretty big chunk.
So yeah, that's what I was going to say, is there is a large percentage of people who know who we are. So we can get by without a building for a bit, but if we have a wand of healing, it'll make our whole, process be faster.
Suppose.
That's my. I know it's expensive. I'm not happy about it.
I mean, like, though, that fight. I mean, like, I was failing to see a situation when you would go in, and then, like, everyone comes out super critically wounded, and then you have to fight again, like, very, very quickly.
Alright, well, a lot of situations, like, I mean, let's say, okay, here, I'm
with
gonna...
Jake, like, completely.
I'm gonna propose, like, a random situation. So say we end up in this situation where we have to fight some lizard folk, and the fight does not go well in our favor. They roll well, we roll poorly, but we still win, but we're pretty hurt. And there's reinforcements coming. And, like, it's really important that we stay in this area. There are going to be a bajillion situations where it's like, we're going to have to fight more people after the fact.
Okay, I guess just whatever you want. I'm not like.
Well,
I'm
I
not
mean, I
just
want
gonna
you to be
make a
on
big
board,
deal out of
with
it.
it, dude. It's like
I'm not gonna make a big deal out of it. It's
How
you
much
know
was it,
whatever.
Paul?
it's 750.
750 GP.
Alright, buying it.
Okay, so we're down to 88 gold. So we have enough to sustain ourselves.
138.
Okay. So, well, still, we have enough to sustain ourselves at inns, but we need to make a bit more before we get into getting property. So. Okay, so it's the next day is Mike up.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
My armor.
Yeah, have Mike identify that armor. Well, Mike's
It's like I wake up and you just shove it in my face like, no!
Shit, nigga, you've been sleeping with it on top of you. With the notes to do it.
So it's going to take an hour and a half for him to identify.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What is the armor? Because once that armor is done, we're all going to go do
Leather armor +1.
What's the enchantment on that? Or is it just
+1?
Okay.
So what is the like, AC bonus and shit on that?
+1.
So is it the
Took
same
me
thing
an
as
hour to
studded
figure that
leather
out.
armor?
It's
Nope.
studded leather?
Armor class less. But it does allow you better range of movement.
Yes.
So I would lose AC?
1 AC, yeah.
Fuck that.
Oh, and the greatsword too.
+1 greatsword.
Okay, so we'll just give that to Yurik when he wakes up. He is going to be so happy when he gets to play.
Doesn't he have a good weapon? Or?
No, he just has a normal greatsword. He's a fighter, so he gets like super early, high level he gets really great early level advantages to kicking ass and chewing bubblegum, and there's no bubblegum. So that's pretty much him. Alright, so at this point, let's see. It's how many days until our summit with Calabog? 2?
4 days.
4 days? Okay. Town meeting in 6 days? Or 7 days?
7 days, yes.
Okay. So at this point, I tell the party at the tavern that we should all move towards the slums here. Let me just reference the note that was with the assassin. Okay, so it's close to the river. I'm going to look at the map of Saltmarsh, so that's the river. I'm assuming the poor district is near the river, yes?
Yes, the poorest district is on the north side of the river.
Okay, I'm going to tell the party that we should all head to the poor district, and we need to find these people who are on our trail. And that should be our...
That's a gather information check.
Okay, so you want me to roll some gather information?
I might know something about the signature.
Alright, check it out.
Yeah.
Okay, what
are you trained in?
I'm trained in local, which is +2 gathering.
Yeah, take a
checks.
local... Yeah, go ahead and make a knowledge local check.
So I get a +5 modifier to that?
Yep.
Or is it more than that? Because it's rank 5, but
It's
then
rank
I get
5 plus your intelligence bonus, so +9.
plus
The hilt you found is a witch blade, as Orver said, and thus not much use to anybody who isn't a witch.
Okay, I think I know who the person is.
NS. NS. Somebody who wants somebody killed.
The initials of
And with the initials of NS, that sounds like Ned Shakeshaft, the Flounder Pounder to you. Always kind of a scummy guy.
Okay, so the party's going to head to the Flounder Pounder now.
So she's rumored to be a part of the Assassin's Guild, but
Yes.
you weren't sure if that was true until now. Andrew, I'm not sure how much profit you'd be able to make out of it since it's a pretty specialized collector's item, and witches are not exactly common around here.
Yeah.
The Order of Ancient Mysteries will once again be your best bet
We'll
for selling such an item.
probably end up doing that next session. Like, I'm probably going to have to go back to the Silver Raven to get some more info at some point, but,
Okay. So do we want to end it before going out? Because we're missing,
well, it's up to everybody. What does everybody feel
Well,
like?
you guys have to level up still, since you guys have...
We have to level up. How does everybody feel about another 45
Oh crap! How much XP do I get? Do we all get XP from that encounter there?
Yeah, we're all gonna get XP for what we did today.
I want
How
extra
much?
XP.
How much XP did we?
Everyone's gonna get 400 XP on average.
We're all gonna ding, essentially, so. But how much longer does everybody feel like going?
I don't know. I kind of just want to like figure out which spell I'm going to.
When you level up, does your
train
current
in.
XP reset, or does it just keep going?
Keeps going up.
Yeah, it keeps going up and fucking.
The first 5 levels are linear, and after that it gets quadratic. So.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna go pee, but everybody else like talks amongst yourselves. How much longer do we want to go?
How much? So wait, do I get any plus?
I'm thinking like another half hour. Like we go checking the leads. I want to break off before we go.
I kind of just want to do level ups and then go, and then just finish this stuff.
I just want to find out who's like trying to hunt us, and then we can go. Because I mean, after we find out who's like hunting us, we can A, make plans for next session to deal with that, and then B, we can also plan for the Calibog encounter, which is going to be a big fucking deal. It's going to be a huge fucking deal. It is Colossus of Rhodes big. It's a big fucking deal. And I'm going to go piss.
You have no idea. You're underestimating its importance.
Yeah. I'm going to go piss and squander the importance.
Okay, Paul, so if you level up to level 3, do you gain any base stat modifiers?
Nope, that's 4, 8, 12, 16, and 20.
What?
You gain levels up at 4. Not levels, you gain that stat increases at 4, 8, 12, 16, and 20. And there's your progression level. So you're going to start getting second level spells now.
Level
I'm
3rd.
gonna continue to max my fucking skills out on the few that I use.
Although I'm technically getting 3rd level spells now.
No, you're getting second level spells now.
Well, because I have heightened spell.
They count as third level spells. You don't get to prepare third level spells, Michael.
Okay. So I can now actually like learn the shit that I got from that.
You can now use invisibility if you want. You get to prepare 2 spells a day. In the second level category.
2 spells a day from the 2nd level category, so I have 2 arcane missiles.
No, a second level category. Michael?
Yes.
Any spell in the first level category, such as Magic Missile, I'm going to refer to as first level. Any spell in the second level category, such as Invisibility, I'm going to refer to as second level, and so on and so forth. Because that's not the spell you learn. That's not the level you learn the spell. That's the type of spell it is. You get 2 second level wizard spells. Here, I will link them to you. But you only really know the ones in the illusion in the evocation and the illusion categories.
Yeah, which is unfortunate because I wanted to be the guy that runs around touching people, making them all debuffed and crap.
You can always go learn more of those later. It's just going to be expensive.
Yeah, all I need is the invisibility. I don't need any greater invisibility or anything. Yeah, I'll learn. So let me check here. Did you link the spells that are available?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Okay, so, does everybody want to go to the Flounder Pounder right now and try to find out what the fuck is up with these people who are trying to kill us?
Yeah.
That sounds like walking into a lion's den to me. Since the guy owns the place.
Wait, so the guy who is the person who wants us dead is also the owner of the Flounder Pounder?
Yep.
Okay, then I guess.
Although Michael will remark to you that he did believe the constant rumors that there's a Assassin's Guild hidden under the Flounder Pounder.
So basically, we should expect combat.
Okay, so then maybe marching in there with only the few of us would be a bad idea.
Yeah.
So okay, then we should probably save that for next session when everybody's here so we can fight. Because I will do my damnedest to make.
Yeah, if that assassin's any hint, that's gonna be a tough fight.
Yeah, exactly. All right. So yeah, I guess we'll save that for next session. Yeah, I guess we should just pretty much wrap it here so we all ding and go from there. Which, by the way, Paul, Good session.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I tried to make an improvement over last session where only Jake got to do anything.
No, that was really great. Everybody got some role play. We all got into some pretty cool encounters, and there were funny situations like, the